Was the wrong whoops, that was the wrong overlay to click into. Whoops, hold on. I was trying to test something, but guess I'm going live. I'm live right now. Hi y'all, how's it going? Give me 1 sec to check something, cause Blurry just posted something in the YouTube chat, but it didn't come up. Hi Pachi, how's it going? I need to quickly just hold on. Hit refresh. Are you gonna connect? Are you gonna hook up to the webhook now? You're gonna show up on the screen. Okay, so now you show up there. Why are you not allowing emotes? What? Chatty box, what are you doing? Well, I don't know why. Anyway, well, I guess I don't know why that's doing what it is. We'll just keep moving there. Hi Pachi, hi Blurry, hi Park. How's it going? In case you didn't know, that's my name, Case, and I do things occasionally. I still need to workshop that a little bit more, but still. Bonk everyone on Twitch, bonk everyone on okay. Yeah. I had to go to sleep soon, but I wanted to come say hello. Thanks so much for stopping by, Pachi. I'm glad you were able to stop by for a little bit, even if you need to go fall asleep. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. But yeah, Lobotomy Corp. It's been a little bit since I've had the chance to actually play this game. Yeah. Without having to like coach Blurry through everything, so hopefully you guys will get to see someone who's played the game before and knows how to read this time. Because I've done a few. I've done a few of these things for a bit. I think this is my, because I was playing on my own. I took a break at the start of October to do like all of Alan Wake and a couple of the like spooky games specifically for Halloween season and stuff like that. So when I actually came back, while I was doing that offline, I was ending up playing it just a bit more on my own, and I got to, I think, the start of the 3rd layer, but I wanted to cut that off and pull it back so I could keep progressing that stuff there. Like, very much. Damn, the burn starter. Look, I did my time, Pachi. I've helped Blurry enough times on stream and just did impromptu collabs where I'm allowed to say these things. Yo, okay, it's looking real good. He's no longer a Pokemon. No, he's a true ginger handsome VTuber who's about to get railed by the Abnos and Lob. Excuse you. I don't think I'm gonna get railed immediately. Because what I was leading up to, because I was playing offline a bit, I got to the 3rd layer and I did not want to keep going in any further there without it being on stream. So we're gonna start back from day 1 and show Blurry how you actually get done with the floors much quicker than he does, without losing everyone in the first 3 days. All the time. Because that is the current plan. Yes, with the current abnormality observation levels. Thank you. Send Pachi to the void zone. I don't know if I want to send Pachi to the void zone right there. Like, why send Pachi to the void when we could have them pop in and be a nice, good nugget that helps us out and like has to work with the floating skull that whispers your sins at you? Like, wouldn't that be a more interesting take on things? What? Don't worry, Pachi. Hey, Pachi, what would you say, like, if you had a character in this game? What would you say you'd like them to be designed as? Just hypothetical question. Why are people telling you to send me to the void? That is Park, who I think is visible down here in the right with the YouTube chat, but... Well, Halsey, that's interesting. I'm going to... Can I not... Yeah, okay, I can. Pachi Bitalia. There we go. Let's cycle through a few randoms. Blurry probably was too busy sleeping and not watching streams. He saw reading and went to sleep. Honestly, yeah, I could see that. Like, he saw, oh no, we have to actually read what the abnormalities do. Whoops, that's not my problem. Let Case handle that. He's gonna be the one remembering how things work. Short wavy brown hair and purple eyes. I can do that. Alright. Where, where's the short? There we go. And then, let's not do the wavy as in the poop, but, okay, yeah. And purple eyes. Let's, where's the eye? Oh, wait, I can't color the eyes in this one. Wait, this isn't... Oh, short like it's on the chin, okay. You want, and Park wants to be Bong Bong with twin tails, so basically Miko. I can do that. Once we get to the second Abno, just because we don't even with the free lob point we get early on, I want to save up a little lob points and keep my agents down to a minimal level at first, so we can. Hold on. Can I brown that a bit more, but a little bit brighter brown? And there. I don't think I can get purple eyes in this because they all like have the same default thing, but I can do that. Hit confirm, move you there, and I think, if I remember right, do I have the sheep? Do I have the sheep in my collection? Because I know you mentioned liking the sheep a lot. There we go! We got Pachi with the sheep and the sheep gun. There we go. This is our first nugget, and we're gonna try to make sure you live the entire time. It's okay, I was just grabbing what I was looking like. Alright, let's start there. Gotta send out the first work, get you to like gotta start socializing with the nice skull. Like, he's intimidating because it's a giant floating skull with a cross in it and a crown of thorns that whispers at you in the middle of the night. But you know, that just because they look that way doesn't mean they're evil. It just means they're intimidating. Blurry agreed Nesnit's so strong he made so many nuggets and barely leveled them up. Give me the pink army set. I don't have the pink army set in my current backlog. If we see them show up again, I'll be happy to let you grab them. At the moment, I think the only Aleph level gear I've got is Slime Girl. Cause I was trying for another. It was either White Knight or Slime Girl, and I would rather, you know, I want to be able to play the game. So I can only do so much with having White Knight there. Don't worry, I'm protected by the power of Fluffy Chip. Yeah, the fluffiest pajamas will keep you alive and keep you happy, keep you alive and safe inside there. We gotta get Punishing Bird. We gotta get the bird. Yeah, that was a quick first day. I'm not blurry. I'm not gonna spend 5 minutes like grinding up levels on the early stuff when I know I can do it much faster if I just keep playing the game. Yep. Just think about the headache the guy with the cross going through his head. That's true. I'm surprised how kind and polite like One Sin is with that in it. Not only the cross through his head, but also the crown of thorns constantly poking his skull, poking him in the bony places. And Park. I'm trying to remember what BRB discreetly opens up Blurry stream to remember what design he went with for you, Park, when he made you a nugget. Come on, YouTube, load. I know you can load faster than this. Here we go, Mr. Blurry not those Mr. Blurry channels, this one. There we go. Wow, copy me. Yeah, of course. You've already done the work. Why wouldn't I copy it from you? All right, Bong Bong with twin tails. Right. You did just say that. So we need to get well, first off, we get to get the brightest blue we can allow in the game. After we're outside the like preset, move those down. Yeah, I think that one does it, and then we gotta get you the twin tail. Those are shortish twin tails, stuff like that. But still. And then can we cycle around to? Oh, we had the perfect one. I accidentally clicked past it with the one eye open idle pose thing going on with the eyes. Let's quickly can we cycle back? Come on. What do you's gotta have the idle eye pose? Come on. No, I don't need you to look exhausted. I need you to look happy to be there. You're gonna look happy to be there, because that's... If you look happy, I'll be more likely to give you the actual gear you want once we actually get, There we go. There we go. And then, this is... Park. Drag you in. We don't have... Only A left gear is a slime bear, but, we just gotta move down to get you something else we can work with, such as... Let's give you... I'd rather have a sanity gun right now, just in case. Let's see, who's got... I'm trying to remember, is engulfing... I think engulfing dream's a gun, so never mind. We might be able to give you just a... Give you a good fit here. Actually, yeah, we can just give you the log. Give you the good old, Loggerman. There. Oh yeah, have you seen the new IDs for Dawn and Heathcliff? I have. I am very, very happy that we're getting more Hey Show IDs. But I'm also biased to liking getting Hey Show IDs. Because I already have, like, the full set and I want more. Ergo. Sorry, I'm eating at the moment. I got dinosaur chicken nuggets on the side I'm nibbling on, but... I would love to have a full set of the full Hey Show team, but we don't have Merceau. So that's fine. More Hey Shows mean my Lord Hong Lu gets even stronger and gets to do even funnier things when I'm late in the Mirror Dungeon grind. And I can just let him go skill 3, skill 3, skill 3 with the rusted coin and get 5 attacks a turn in a turn-based game. It's great. I love it. Dino chicken nuggets. Damn, lucky. I haven't had dino chicken nuggets in a long time. I mean, a little bit lucky. It's a little bit my sister left them in the freezer. And she's not home, so sucks to be her. It's mine now. If she wanted them, she should have eaten them while she was here and not have gone off to do, I think she's at a horse show tonight. So I can't exactly, I can't exactly fault her for that. That's kind of her job to do the horse riding and stuff. But still. They're mine. They just came out the air fryer right as stream was starting, so they're nice and crisp and still hot. I don't think the crunch is getting through on the microphone, damn it. Oh well. I was hoping I could get a little bit, but that's fine. Let's do one more run with Pachi. Then we'll end the day and move on, because I need to kind of... It's a side goal, a side quest for this, besides just getting back to the 3rd layer on stream, is just, proving that I can get past Blurry faster with lower level people and not have as many people die. Because he took, like, 3 streams to unlock one department. I'm gonna try to get all of them now. Because I've played these games before, and I'm not about to let him... Ah! Fairy Festival, if I remember right, is that an Instinct trainer, I think? Yeah, Fairy Festival's Instinct, so therefore now we've got Attachment, and Instinct, and Insight training. So we've got the base 3 levels for people to start farming and leveling up low times there. Who's your favorite Sapphira, and who would you date, marry, kill? Well, let's see. Favorite is somewhere between Gebera and Bina, both of whom I don't think Blurry has met. Well, scratch that. No, Blurry has met Gebera. Blurry met Gebera as an announcer in Limbus, so that's fine. And technically, he has met Bina, though he doesn't know it, because they were under a different name at the time. And I will just let him simmer with like, wait, you've met more LobCorp characters in the past and you don't know it? Shock horror, gasp! Let's bump up Pat. Oh, I need to, not you. I need to. Let's bump up Pachi to get those up. No, I don't want 5 there. I want 4. Just get some flat levels there, because you two are gonna be managing the control team for a while. And that's all you'll need to do for now. Keep going there, keep going there. But as for date, marry, Bina is the I can fix. No. No, I played Ruiner. I remember reading Ruiner a long time ago. I remember playing this game, like meeting her for the first time. You cannot fix Bina. Straight up, every one of the other Sapphira you could fix, not her. Nuh-uh. But you know what? She's the one of like, she will break you instead. Like, if I remember right, it's canon lore that she just makes, like, she breaks everyone in her department to just work for her. Like, they don't work for you, they work for Bina, and Bina's just only following your orders because you're technically her boss. And, she lets you get away with it for now. It's crazy. But, also, if evil, why hot? That's my argument. If evil, why hot? As for date, marry, kill... That's... I don't know who I would kill. Because the people I would think I would want to kill, because it would legitimately do the most good in the city. Kind of a spoilers, and I can't say that in front of Blurry. Meanwhile, like, because like the other Sapphira only like have something going on that, like, yeah, I could understand them. They're not bad people. Angela's not a Sapphira, so you can't exactly kill her, and it's also hard as hell to kill her. I'm not killing Bina, because I don't think I can. Bina's up there with Gebra, in which case, like, if I tried, I would be splattered across time and space, and no one would ever know I existed by the time they were done with me. They are that strong, and I don't want that smoke. I know what at least Gebra's ordeal is, and I'm not eager to face that. But, date, marry. Date, I'd probably go with Gebra. Marry? Probably Bina, because she gets paid really well for her job. She's really well paid and has, like, the best life I could probably get in the city, so long as I'm just her bitch. If I'm just her fucking bitch that doesn't immediately die, I could probably live a decent life in this city. Kill, I don't know. Oh yeah, since you read Ruina, you know Yes is like Blurred. Yes. Yeah, he very much is, but do we want to reveal that to him just yet? Or do we want him to suffer through all the agony of trying to beat out LobCorp and then have to go into the even more vertical difficulty wall that is the even bigger vertical difficulty wall of Ruina? Because I love Ruina, but fuck you. That game is a fuck you level of difficulty. Like, at least 3 different points of the time. It's not like a difficulty, like, a difficulty curve. It's not a difficulty wall. It's a difficulty fucking overhang. Where straight up, everyone just does more damage than you can deal with. And you have to, like, chip away at them to find the tiny chinks in their armor. Finally break through, and then you get cards that are actually worthwhile at the time. Anyway, let's get the mirror, because I do like my Limbus Company references in this game. Even if it wasn't a reference at the time, we're still gonna appreciate what they've got going on. I think I'm sad Blurry will never experience Outlast 1 and DLC was Did he say hard no to playing Outlast? Because I thought he was more open to it. But, hold on, let me, how much does it cost to upgrade y'all? Okay, actually, let's do pump both of y'all at least a level Injustice. Then we've got 2 points. We're gonna save the points for the next... Oh, thank you for the redeem for the Hydrate and Posture check, Pachi. Yeah, there's Posture check. I'm not sure this qualifies as a posture check, because, hold on, how I'm sitting while I'm streaming right now is kind of, How do I put this? I'm sitting like L Death Note. I am sitting like L Death Note right now. Hold on, sources. Exactly like this, like I'm just sitting like that in my chair, like elbows on my knees, like chin resting on my like met fists, watching chat, watching the game. That's sort of how I'm playing right now, and I don't think that qualifies as good posture. So I'm sorry if that's not quite the redeem you were looking for. Blurry doesn't pick the games. I think it's folks on the Discord channel that here to never make Blurry play out loud. I'm sure we could just pressure him enough to do that. Like, he's open. He seems open to like actually trying out more horror games, stuff like that. People might not be wanting to like try other new horror game stuff. Because I admit when he was putting up his poll for the next games they needed to play, I was absolutely wanting him to play Voices of the Void, because that's a game I'm really into. But Outlast is like a little bit older than a couple of the games they've got there, but that's not a bad thing. It's just a matter of like, you gotta frame it, or you gotta like put the like right pressure on him. Probably not just from sending money at him, but something else you can do to get him to say like, fine, we'll play Outlast. Like, how much is Outlast on Steam right now? Quick question, I'm looking. Outlast is $15 and it's not on sale. That's $20 with, Okay, maybe when it goes on sale, I'll just force it onto Blurry and say, here, you gotta play this. Because Blurry forcibly sent games at me too, and I need to get him back for it. Because I'm trying to remember what game he sent me. What game did you send me, Blurry, a couple days ago? I think it was, Yeah, fairies. Yeah, I know. We'll get to you in a sec. I'm doing important background research. I need to know what he tried to bribe me with so I can go torment him instead. Get back in there. Pouchy, sorry, I know you got done hanging out with the funny fairies, but I need you to... click off this. There we go. There we go. That was it. Okay. He was trying to send me V Rising, the vampire survival game thing. Speaking of Steam, are you gonna get the cube of the Gabe cube and the Steam VR set? I'm definitely gonna get a Gabe cube because, legitimately, I have been eyeing doing a dual PC stream setup for a few years. And getting that on at hand and available just to like an easier form factor that I know will work out the box. Because I have a Steam Deck behind my computer over there that I play on occasion, mostly during trips. And it's fantastic. I've never had it fail on me. If the Gabe Cube does exactly as... Thank you for the sit-up redeem, Alex. But if the Gabe Cube does do exactly as advertised and work as well as I'm thinking, I'm easily ready to offload 90% of the stuff I do on my desktop onto that, just play games on there, and just be stuck with Windows 10 like in security updates forever. Because I'm never updating to Windows 11. You cannot pay me. You could not threaten me to do that. Yeah, thank you for the sit-up team. Hold on. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yeah. Now then. That's good enough training. Let's head to... Yep, let's head to day 5, do the last run of this there, to do a little bit of training while we've still got the easy stuff. And then we'll see... yes, hi Angela, I know about A. Thank you. We've had an absolutely horrid life, don't worry. Today we playing LobCorp with the Gabe Cube and the Steam Control. Honestly, I wouldn't mind trying, like, because I know the Steam VR, the new headset they've got, is supposed to be an all-in-one where you just need to plug it in for power and you don't need to do anything else like that. So I'm willing to experiment to see how well that looks. Because I've got another VR headset back there that I used to play like Half-Life Alyx and Resident Evil 7 VR a bit back again before like my inner ear was developed and I like played an hour, fell over because I was absolutely so nauseous I wanted to die. But if it's the all-in-one there, it's doing like a slight AR thing, like with the pass-through that Apple was trying to do, but for $1,000, because Apple is insane with their prices. I'm open to seeing how that goes and make it work. I'm also refused to change to Windows 11. Thank you, Patchy. Thank you. Oh my god. Every single time I hear something new about what's going on with Windows 11, they somehow managed to brick it even further. Because what was so many people's PCs, because it messed with like a bunch of like SSD stuff or something or whatever. Because half their stuff is vibe coded and does not work. Park, I need you to hurry up and talk with the skull. Thank you. Hold on, let me get you a push up, Alex. But okay, sure. Their first update after forcibly switching everyone over to Windows 11. That one was broken, but I could be argued into saying like, oh, that might have been just a one-off. And then the second, and then the third updates sent out after Windows 11 was forcibly pushed out absolutely bricked something else. Every single update I've heard since Windows 10 stopped being developed, something broke critically, dangerously somewhere. And I cannot trust, well, like, Windows to be good at all anymore. They already were pushing so much of it with, like, how much nonsense they were having to put in Windows 10. But at the very least, I can rip out so much of that easily, and I know it at least functions. Without, like rip out all the, like, spyware, privacy stuff like that. I can rip that out pretty easily with stuff there. And I'm not constantly being watched by, like, AI trying to take actual screenshots of my screen, unredacted, unencrypted, bank information and whatever. No! They really want to push AI and Windows Recall because I need that AI bubble. I saw the stock market a few days ago, like yesterday and today. The bubble's popping. I need it to crash faster. I need AI to die. Sorry, Angela, I don't mean you, but I mean, it's nothing personal with you. This is just a separate thing I've got going on, Angela. Hope you don't mind that. Huh? Stream glitched? Huh. Interesting. You're the first person I've, Actually, Park, you might be helpful, because you're the first person I've got who's really used YouTube streams. This is my first time really trying to get multi-streams going. And I've not really had people looking on the YouTube side too much, because I just started it, like, last week. If you keep noticing any issues like that, I don't see too much, like, feedback on the event feeds I've got on my screen telling me how the system's progressing. So if any more issues like that show up, please let me know, and I can try to get that fixed on my end. But yeah, that's that day done. Let's move on, start making the next few. What do we have today? Forsaken Murderer, today Shylock. Shylock is pretty easy. Shylock's the easy one to work with. Yes, 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 hi. Go away, Angela. I understand we want to talk, but we've been through the song and dance before. Just skip the script, toss it out. We're moving on. We're speed running. I gotta catch up with Blurry and show him up. Hey, Nobu, how's it going? Thanks so much for stopping by. How's your day been? Besides just showing me a bunch of, like, theories from YouTubers past that we were just gonna complain about before. Hold on, let me, Actually, since you're here, congratulations, you're gonna be the next, sucker I'm gonna hire into this department to work at my hellscape company. I can't exactly... let's name you Nobu. Let's hire this back, get you there. What fit do we gotta put on Nobu? Actually, hold on. What you've got extra... Hold on, what are your stats there? You've got 2322, 3332. Okay. Cool, yeah, cool. Minimum wage work that can kill it. It's not minimum wage work. We pay $1 above minimum wage. We are better than the standard minimum wage corporations. Let's give you Pachi, I don't want to take you out of the sheepskin jacket just now, but I might need to take the chicken off your hand a bit to give you this funny, Guandao Naginata thing? It's a fish weapon, but it really kills everything fast. And I really want to get that's equipped on some people, so let's get that. I don't think you've got enough there just yet for any of this. But yeah. But I can give you the Exuvier stuff there. Grab you that one, because none of you... Actually, Yeah, if I can get you high enough justice... If I get you high enough justice, I can absolutely get you with, Park. I can absolutely get you in the Queen, the Knight of Despair armor with the rapier and stuff like that. That would probably fit your, like, blue Miku color design as well. But till then, let's get you with that. No, you can't. We don't have you that yet. And Nobu. You want something with a red jacket. Let me see what I've got that you can equip at the moment. Yeah, you're talking about this one right here, the red scar, a crimson scar. You're a bit too underleveled for that just yet, but if I can get that on you, I will. Let's see what we got here for now, because we've got a few options. Well, do you want the... I could give you the armor that just got people's faces on it, just glaring at them. Or give you the nice, like, fragment of the universe, like, purple suit and, like, overcoat. Like you're doing a detective thing, but you're, like, aggressively in violet. Because the rest of the stuff we've got here is kind of just body armor right now. I think I like you in the fragment of the universe stuff there, and we gotta get you. I know you like your guns. I know you like your guns a lot. So if we're going with a detective vibe, let's give you Solitude. Or do you want the handgun, or do you want the giant cannon? Because I know you like shotguns and other, like, big heavy weapons whenever we're doing, like, Fallout and stuff too. So. Oh, no, camera, stop following up, camera. Work with me. Oh boy, hold on. The cable connected to my iPhone's being weird. Hold on. Need to. Okay. Let's do that. And my face keeps going out when I'm standing up too much. Hold on. Let me turn out the light. There we go. Yeah. Oh, you fell again. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Fantastic. Come on, work with camera. Just stand up. Just stand up where we were agreeing to. You were doing so well for the start of stream. All right, there we go. Now we're working. You've got your cannon. We've got that. Park says they also love guns too. So okay, I can get you off the axe then. Give you you're a bit higher level. So could I get you? I could give you the crossbow, or here we go. Okay, here we go, Park. I'll give you the musket from Letitia. Because I would love someone to have more, like, ranged firepower, because it's a sucker's game to go in melee with these people without the really good stuff. And you're not high enough level yet to unlock the slime girl weapons, so we're just gonna go with this. And move on. Let's oh, I missed guard. Yeah, wait. Everything's falling off my setup. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, come on. There's that. Where'd you go? Where? How'd you get behind me? How'd you fall off my desk and then end up behind me when you fell forward to where my feet were? Slime Girl is... Okay, listen. Melting Love was just the first one I had available that wasn't White Knight, and I had to get my own Aleph at some point. But still, let's get you all, in the grind again. Keep working on your insight down there. If I remember, today's Shy Look is the funny one, because I need to get it. It works everywhere 5, but I need to go 1 to 5. 3, 2. Yeah, okay, so I gotta gather. No, Nobu, you need to do a little bit, you gotta stay a little bit closer, because I need to make sure you're ready to get into work when he's on his happy face. Nobu, get in there! Run! 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 Nobu, you didn't run fast enough! He does extra damage now! Thank God you've got black resistant armor, but still. Nobu, I need you to, like, up your stamina again. Like, this is a sprint, not a marathon in this one. He is very time sensitive, and your little legs are not going on the speed I need you to do. Like, look, he's angry and... I'm sorry. Did you get a face... Did you get a skin... a person's face as a, like, present from a from an SCP monster on your first day on the job? I'm asthmatic dick. Well, guess you gotta keep running. You gotta, like, buy yourself a new pair of lungs from one of the other corporations in the city. Because I kind of need you to run faster until we get you some more coworkers that actually interact with them. Because Lord knows these people don't help out at all. Like, these people don't matter. Look, I can kill them and the game doesn't care. They're gone. They're gone. I killed someone right in front of you, and you're hiding the pain behind your smiling mask. Look, I'll do it again. You got no coworkers. You got to deal with the shit. Today's shy look all on your own. So, hop to it. Chop, chop. Actually, wait, no, hold on. I don't need you there. I need you to get a park down there. Cause that way you can start leveling up your instinct. And have... Actually, yeah. Okay. Nobu, I need you to get back over here. Get in, I think, yeah. I think repression's fine. Just get in quick. Okay, no, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. I can like, level 2 face is fine. We want level 1 because that's the best, but if you level 2, we can work with. Nobu lost 1 lung, 1 kidney, and half his blood. He's a gambler against Rodion. I don't know, like, Nobu's been pretty decent with, like, gambling in all the gacha games we played together, so I could see him doing decently well against Rodion. But also, the only gacha game I've got him to actually play is FGO. Because we're both Fate nerds, so... get the fuck back in there, Nobu. It's time to go to work again. Gotta go oppress the funny man with the skin face masks. Because don't you know monsters don't have rights in this economy? In the city? I think Pachi can start leveling up Justice 2 as well under 1 sin. But okay, yeah, we've sort of gone like the initial rush of everything going on. How's your all's day been? Now we've got like the initial prompt set up, everything like that. Because, remember to cook Nobu and Rust if you ran out of food. I will, but I think we're gonna be fine with the current food situation. At the moment, at least. We are probably okay. I don't know. I know, I think every time we thought about, like, in our D&D games, because we would play D&D, we were playing D&D games a lot together before, like, our current DM took a break from the current games we're in. The problem with that one is just, every time we had Nobu on the team, all of his characters would end up being half made of metal, half cyborg, or a robot at some point in time, so we can't exactly eat them anymore. And somehow, like, what was it? The worst one we ever got was when, Nobu was trying to be like a lamp oil powered, like, a robot in like a sailing setting. So, you know, well, it was One Piece, but it's a sailing setting. So, you know, if we're sailing, like candles, wax, lamps, those are gonna be common, right? Right? No! Like, 4 or 5 islands we've been to had no food for Nobu in the slightest. He was actively losing, like, going through starvation and exhaustion or something like that. Because he kept not being able to eat, he had to find, like, the slightest workaround to just barely feed himself and not starve to death. And that was after trying to negotiate with the DM to give him something else to eat with, too. D&D games, heard of them, seen them, and watched them, but I never play it. All I know is it can be fun or hella degenerate. Yeah. They're pretty fun. I definitely recommend if you get a chance of like trying it. I say so. I enjoy it a lot, generally. Anyways, I need to go now. I have like 3.5 hours before I have to wake up to go to work. No problem. Thank you so much for stopping by, Pachi. Have a good sleep. Steal the rest of the Blurry's thing of have a good day, have a good month, have a good year, have a good whatever. Or whatever makes you happy. Take care, thanks so much. DM hates I don't eat regular food. Really? Honestly? Yeah, kind of. It feels like that. Jesus, Pachi. I can't say anything about that, Nobu, because 3.5 hours before I have to go to work is a... I've done that before. I've gone to bed from like having to pop in on Blurry's streams with it when he's doing Lob Corps on like Sundays and having to tell him. And I like having to tell him like, okay, this is where you're going, this is what you're doing wrong, this is what you need to remember. And I just have to keep going with it because he's gonna get himself killed again if he doesn't have someone there watching him. And chat's gonna enable him. Because I've seen chat, and I've been part of that chat, and I've tried to enable him to mess up and get himself, like, ruined. So, can't exactly fault that. Well, cheers! Okay. Our favorites. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna have anyone fail enough to get kidnapped by the funny shrimp. But, oh, right. Okay, I've got those. You don't do anything, Right, I can buy more of these. I can buy more gear. Okay, I've got all the gear maxed out. We filled out the arsenal. And we've got 10 points, so let's go make a second person. And you know what? I'm gonna prove myself to be a good boss. Because I'm coming down there. Show Nobu how everything works. That's right. I'm coming down from on high in my manager's podium to go tell you he's doing something wrong. Let's put myself there. I gotta give myself the good drip, because I've got level 2 in everything but prudence. What can I get? Can I get a wow gear yet? No, I don't have high enough. Not high enough just yet there, but that's just an easy like level or something there I need to do. Not temperance, not temperance. There we go, prunes. I can get myself green stem. Happy die for. Don't worry, Nobu. We are not anywhere near high enough just yet to where we would die, because I've not really brought in any of the dangerous abnos yet, despite just picking up the ones we've got here. We're just working with the like chill ones we've got at the moment, because like so far the only one that would kill you, really, like you, because hold on, we've got like today's Shylock. Today's Shylock doesn't kill you. He just gets upset if you don't like come in when he's like got his happy face on. Punishing Bird escapes all the time, but he's just like peck you to death because how dare you? I saw what you posted on AO3 on that one fic. You like kudos. I know what you saw. Bad. And all Welchiers does is kidnap you, like send you out to a sea boat away from the family with a bunch of shrimp people, where you have to go learn to live and love on the high seas. Like, learn how to make fresh ramen and fresh sushi on a boat, living your best life, happy and content, away from this facility and the, like, death, horror, and destruction of the city. Like, none of these things are gonna kill you. Yet. Anyway, I need a good weapon. And I do have prudence, so what needs... Yeah, I could get the crossbow, that's not a bad one. Actually, I'll take the katana. Because the katana does pale damage. And you know, pale damage is the best damage in the game because it's true damage that ignores everything. And we've only got one of them, so you know. As director and manager of Lobotomy Corporation, I feel in order to secure my and my employees' safety, I need a good, strong weapon that I'm legally allowed to equip because I can't get the Aleph gear just yet, to make sure my employees don't die. Don't frame this as motherfuckers giving himself the best gear. I am just doing what needs to be done for the safety of my employees. Nobu. Anyway, well, cheers likes the instinct and insight. So why don't you go say hi to the new shrimp people? I'm gonna head out that way. I need... Let's have Pachi keep working with the skull. Have you go back working with insight. Why are sword when you have rabbit team? Because I don't have rabbit team. I have not beat... Ooh, okay, that's bad, but I'll be fine, probably. Because if you look down here, I don't have the rabbit team unlocked. I have the execution bolt. I am on the last quest for Gebra, but I have not finished it yet, so I cannot invest in getting the rabbit team just yet. I do have the health and the sanity bullets from HR. I've got the shield bullets from Tippereth. And I've got the, like, execution bullet from Gebra. So, like, I am getting there. But Gebra's one was specifically hard in the last facility I had. Because that was like, you have to suppress 5 WoW abnormalities in a day. And that's a bit of an ask when you've got like plenty of abnormalities that will break each other out quickly if you let them. Rabbit team lore is insane. Yeah, I know, right? Oh. Well, Park, sorry, I need you to go see the mirror, and I hopefully that you that comes back from the mirror will have good stats still and not have them shuffled around in a weird way. But, you know, we're just throwing identities out at the mirror and hoping one of them comes out as a good, with, like, good training and stuff like that. You've got good identities in your in your parallel lives, right? Like, I don't know. I'll take a thumb member for the facility. Why not? I'll take thumb and middle. Like thumb middle. I don't want a member of the index in the facility just because I don't know what they would do. Because they're just gonna ask. They're just gonna have to follow their precepts too much, and I don't want to worry about like trying to manage people getting divine prophecies about what's going on. Telling them to do different things than what I'm ordering them to, because I kind of need to manage the facility well. Well, it shuffled your temperance down a bit, but it looks like your experience went into fortitude and prudence. So let's have you confess to the skull again. That'll be fine. Have you go there. Nobu, go back again and hang out with the shrimp. They're nice people. They probably won't kidnap you. And I'll just talk with Today Shylock again. Actually, I gotta be careful. Because the minute I run in to go talk to Today Shylock, we're getting an ordeal. And we finally get to see how well Nobu fights on his own. All right, come on, give us a big toothy smile, a big nice grin. All right, I'm in. All right, fellas. Today you have to, Nobu, it's time to kill. You've got a big cannon because you asked for it. I need you to go murder that fruit living thing, whatever, that's sort of like swallowing up people in the facility. And you two can go down there and help now you're done. Come on. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Good job, team. See, the Dawn's always the easiest thing to go through, especially this late, after this many runs of the game. Nice, easy, nice, simple. You're just gonna just send them in and send your people to kill them. What's the worst that could happen? They're not gonna die. They've got good gear now. You're not fighting for your life anymore. And, you know, let's send you in to get some more temperance for now. We've got a bit more time, actually, too, so let's send you in again for... Actually, I'll go talk with the shrimp this time to go try to level up some of my instinct. Punishing birds escaped, too. Let's go on the punishing bird cam to see who's getting the punishment treatment this time. Oh, no. Oh, dear. They're flying downstairs. Is it Nobu this time? No, it's not. Okay, interesting. We're doing a whole Z. We're doing a small little circumnavigation of the entire facility. Where are you going, Punishing Bird? Who do you want to, like, make understand that they've done wrong? Make them understand and confess their sins to one sit up there. Oh, back up. Wait, is it Park? Is it Park because Park was in One Sin at the time? Park, what have you done? Park, how could you? Well, at least punishing Bird is very easy and just gets off with like light peck damage. It's nothing serious, nothing bad. And now we can end the day and pick our next box of trouble. Yeah, see, look, Blue. Like, if you don't buy like 1 billion agents at the top, you can easily get Letitia and Popode. Popode is another instinct, and that's always fun. But I like Letitia because that's another attachment worker we can pull out and start increasing our bond. That's another good leveler, and she's got really good gear too. We gotta get our favorite little wind-up doll. Yep, gotta keep producing energy. That's the problem. We're an energy company. Whatever happens on the pursuit of energy, that's not our problem. Damn, they found out I ate pizza with chopsticks. Oh my god. Park, how could you? Park, I think you deserved it. Park, I think punishing Bird had a point. We gotta into the facility. She's a doll like me? Yeah, she's a little, Letitia here is a, like, small, little kid, little doll thing. Like a little wind-up doll friend thing. So, like, not a music box, but, like, she's dressed like one of those, like, Victorian music box, like, little, like, dancing doll things. And she gives you a gun! She gives you a full right. She's got, like, the whole, like, Victorian, like, wide motif. She gives you a gun. She's got a bunch of ribbons. She's kind of like a Mami Tomoe, except doll format, sadly. Right. Anyway, let's I'll go down there and hang out with Letitia because she needs people to socialize with her. Let's have. Yeah. Okay. She's cute and also Victorian like me. I'm just out of wonder. Oh, all right, you are. You all got the Victorian vibe to your art style too. I forgot. I knew you were a doll. I knew you had the doll vibe thing. I just forgot the like a vibe thing too. Still, yeah. Hey, but yeah, you found another one. I think you've got enough gear to wear like basically the same outfit. Just the skirt's not as flared out on the people as you. So if we have to shift out from the, just for like difficulty's sake, if we have to shift away from the sheep into someone else, I think Letitia might be a good too, because that'll still fit your vibe, but it'll also have a bit better stats to keep you safer. Anyway, let's send Park. You're going down to. You're gonna go see the bird again. Nobu, say hi to the shrimp. We can get going. Easy management, easy facility. Everyone's getting the levels they need. We've still got plenty of lobs saved up for when we need to add more people in 2 turns? Yeah, 2 turns. So we'll save up our lob for this turn and next turn after we get the tool and then after we unlock the find. And then I think I'm gonna have to unlock Hod's department. Oh, that was a good call. I needed to send someone to the shrimp anyways. You know, I think they like you because you've always got that nice, friendly, like, customer service grin on your face, Nobu. Every time you go to greet them and try a little can of well cheers. Like, you're always happy and upbeat. Look at that winning smile. Who could say no to that? Even the shrimp love it. Let's get you there. Let's get you there. Just get a little bit more. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with an orange Dawn, but you know, it's just an orange Dawn. It's not that bad. Because that's not the robots. That's not the clowns. That's not the fruit. That's gonna be. Hold on. What is the orange Dawn? Orange is. Is orange the bugs? Yeah, when we get the bugs who usually eat the fruit people in story, but they just came out for us because they're like, hey, the fruit people are supposed to be here. Where are they? We saw the advertisement right here. Come to the L Corp main facility in the nest. Right here, you'll get yourself all the bugs you need, all the bugs you could nibble on. Nom 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 nom. Oh. Well, I played myself a little bit. Time to Park. I'm gonna need you to start killing a bit faster. We're in a little bit of a time-sensitive situation here. I was not paying attention, but you know what? I can still manage through it. They do red damage, just give you the shield. Haha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha 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 ha. Give you that too. Let's pop your health up again too. Just a little pew. There we go. Damn, I'm dying about. No, you're not, Park. I got you. I have healthcare on lock. You are fine. You have union-issued healthcare, as argued for by the HR team. You are gonna be fine. Oh, look, I got her little hat. Aw. Aw. I got her little helmet. I got a little extra SP. Yay. Oh, and Twitch side is on ad break, so okay. Let me quickly. Yeah, I'm about to end the day, so let me just quickly send Pachi in to go deal with that, and then we're gonna take a short break to let the Twitch people come back for the ads, and then we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping this little like ad counter I've got on the side is working out, is like accurate. Because I've been testing out like a couple more features to add there, and I do think that's gonna be helpful for other people now who are like since split up there for like you can watch YouTube stream for more ads but less like stream and interactivity, or you could watch Twitch side for more interactivity, but you are forced with the ads because Twitch is terrible like that. Let's get You Must Be Happy, and we'll be right back because I need to get a new drink there because I'm already out of my tea. Alright, the ads are over on Twitch, and I am back with some water. Let's continue now that we've got the funny machine. We've got the device that we'll probably have to subject Nobu to at some point in time, just because if it's gonna break down, I feel like Nobu could survive the device. He'd probably like it too. Like, Nobu, like, you're here, you trust me with gambling your life on a gacha. Would you like a extreme stat growth if you just tolerate me, like, experimenting with you as the subject? Like, comical stat growth for the day. like double-digit, sometimes triple level growth. It's fine. It'll be good. Trust me. Real quick, before I go to Eep, I see now that it was Park telling you to send me to the void. That will not be forgotten, Park. Well. We started getting inter-chat threats. That's a wonderful way to start this thing going on. This will be fun. Okay. But, let's see. Where do we go here? Let's head back to... I've spent some time with Letitia. Let's go send me off to the shrimp. Letitia tolerates some instinct work, so let's send Nobu there too to see how you handle it. Let's send some more people for instinct there. Send Apache over here for some insight. There we go. Just a little bit of like warm up tasks right now, as we get you like grinding up slowly more and more. Who is pinging me on Discord? Rip. Actually, wait, why am I saying rip there? No, but if you're still here, I probably could have told you that you were gonna need to split the videos up in pieces. I understand you want to upload that stuff to YouTube just for you to like listen to, like synced across devices, like privately. But I think I told you there was an upper limit to how many videos you can get. And I don't think a 65-hour audiobook in one video file is allowed on YouTube. Like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that to you. And you just need to, like I might not upload to YouTube as often as I should. But I know they have a limit. Anyway, back to here. Oh boy, Nobu's got... Nobu, we've got matching hats! Oh, that's great. Letitia's was really a chill person, but you've got the bell. You've got the heart on there. She's made you her best friend, and I can't exactly send you anywhere send you anywhere else safely for a while till that's gone. So why don't you keep hanging out with your new bestie, and I'm gonna go hang out with the shrimp. And we just have a... Yeah, okay, there we go. It's up there. You guys... Pachi, you can handle one sin. You guys are like best friends now, probably. Like, you've been there since day one. I think you're on the... Yeah, you're the control team captain. You know what you're doing up there. You're gonna be fine. You've got everything on lock. Let's send Park down to go have to deal with the fairies, because if you're going to send people to the void... Well, we've always sent a version of you off to a mirror dimension and swapped you out for some, like, extra buffs on our end, but still. Yeah. Yeah, but still, like, if Park's still gonna want to start stuff, we might as well make sure it's stuff we can end. Alright, let's see if this helps. There. Okay, the camera's still doing a little bit wacky, because I need to get better lights in my room, because the one I've got is directly overhead, and that's sort of like, if I look up too much, like I get lost in because the light blocks out my face or something in the wrong way, and my tracking stops working. I gotta get, not a ring light, because I don't have a space in my monitor setup, because I've got a 3 monitor setup, like, surrounding me. That's why I keep, like, looking side to side, because I'm looking at OBS, game, stream sides on, like, Twitch and YouTube. It's like, I need to be able to, Okay, that's still no, so you get to go back down there. I'm gonna go train there. But, like, okay. I saw that, I miscounted, I did not cancel in time. But you know what? That's fine. We'll just send a... Park, you gotta go down. Park, you gotta go down, save your people. There we go, see? It's that easy. Come on, Park, I'll join you up there. I'll be a good manager and help you out with dealing with all of the... which one of these? All the perfect foods there, trying to hunt you down. And now even us here, we got a shield directly from Tippereth there to cut down all the damage, and now you're safely insured and safe. Excuse me, why did you stop running? Oh, wait, okay. Interesting. Okay, that's the AI thing I didn't know about. So, I clicked on one of the enemies up there, had my nugget go like walking up, heading there into you. But then your guy killed it, and that killed the pathfinder instead of latching onto the next enemy in the room. So I just went back home. Whoops. Sorry about that. I guess I got pinged that like you had everything under control, Park. I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure you can manage. You managed it. Oh, you managed it pretty well. You only lost 3 clerks. That's a great day. We only lost 3 people and they didn't even have like identities we needed to know. Fantastic. I call that a win. Let's train by giving you the fairies to go like socialize with. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can get away with putting you in a punishing bird again for the end of the day. And after that, we'll push out. Because this should be day 9? Day 10. This is day 9. So we got one more day here. Build up, then we gotta start like hyper spreading out in training team. Because training team will help us level up a bit faster once we got them. Get them up, just gotta deal with the hard jump scares of being around hard, but... Oh, look, it's the... look, it's the department that, the park just had to go clear out that was full of bug corpses. Well, we can ignore that. Don't mind that. We just gotta put back on the filter. That's not our problem. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool, and I'm not dying. Everything's going well on stream. Don't pay attention to the bodies. Don't look. If you see something, say nothing and drink to forget. Here, we'll even supply you some with some enkephalin. Just see something, say nothing. It didn't happen. Let's get you there. Get you there. You know what, Nobu, you get to stand out there for now. I'm gonna hang out with the shrimp some more. We can start trying to train you on... Oh, thank God I didn't try to... Go, Nobu, run. Nope. You need to be faster. Nobu, you need to be faster. You need to be much faster. Nobu! You let him juke you like this. I can't believe it. It's fine. No worries. We can still recover from this. You've got black resist armor. And it looks like at max it won't kill you. I can just be upset that you failed me. I understand, yeah, you've got the asthma like you said, but... Well, first off, I think wearing a flesh mask doesn't help with that in the slightest, because... Aren't you just breathing in other body particles and stuff like that? But... Still... Regardless. Let's send you back out there and try again. Go, in. There we go. That should be plenty of justice training for you. That'll get you up. You'll be able to start wearing the good weapons, so you'll stop saying I'm giving myself all the good stuff. Even if I'm just trying to make sure you guys are nice and safe and secure inside my facility. Because I run this place like a tight ship. No one's gonna die for now until we unlock the middle floors. No one's dying until we get to the middle floors. Clerk deaths don't count. See? Clerk deaths don't count. No, none of the named agents that I hired personally are gonna die until we get to the middle floors with Tippereth and them. Send you off there. Yeah, let's go visit Letitia again. Get a couple extra boxes, and then... Is Nobu done with his heal? Yep, Nobu's done with his heal. We can send him back in. For more. Come on. I'm waiting. Come on. Hurry up. Why am I getting a ping about Zenless Zone Zero? I don't play that game right now. I've been on a bit of a hiatus. You're not gonna make it. Ooh! Oh, that was a close one. You almost got. I saw you there. You were gonna get... He was gunning for you. You know what? 2 is fine. 2 is fine. Get in there. Get in there. Get in. Faster. Nobu. 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 I need to know why you keep letting yourself get got. Like, Nobu, come on. Buddy, pal. Hey, hold on. I'll go take care of this guy. Nobu, just get back home once you're done. My god. Yeah? Yeah, I'm sure you're doing great, Mr. Fruit of Sanity or whatever you are. Get back in there. Well, Fruit of Understanding. Okay, that was what it was. Well, still, regardless. Okay. What to do, what to say. I'm trying to think now that I've got stuff to just yap at again to fill space, because I used to be better. So much better at just yapping and filling space before, but I think the small break I took from streaming when I switched jobs for the second time? Question mark? With the... Because I used to be able to go, like, oh, we started a Hades 2 stream? Nope, sorry, we're gonna be yapping entirely about all of the Scooby-Doo movies ever that ever existed in history and all of time. Just like on a one-off thing and then make an entire, like, 3-hour stream out of that, but I need to... Okay. Let's see, because I think it might just be because I've got nothing in mind that lets me actually, like, think of the stuff, because all the stuff I think I used to have as, like, stories and stuff to yap about, I think I've already mentioned stuff, because I know I've got stories and interesting stuff to talk about, but I don't know what to say or what I've not told in this chat, with these people that's come up, and I don't want to just keep rehashing old stories again, like, back in my day, Grandpa used to do it, this and that, and Grandpa was in part of the Hannah Montana movie, Grandpa used to do this and that, Grandpa had a modeling thing for a bit, like, none of that, like, I feel I've done those stories before, and I don't want to just keep, like, doing the old man relive the glory days, even though I'm not sure any of those would qualify as glory days, glorious, but still. I think that's just a rhythm I need to get back into, because I sort of got out of it for a bit, because the other games I had at the time, through October, I let myself, like, fall the wayside a bit, because it was either collabs or Alan Wake, which is a story-based game with a lot of actual narrative analysis or action I could let take over and handle things. That would allow me to fill up dead air much easier, because, ooh, bam, 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 that's why I'm not chatting. You can see me fighting for my life. Or suffering in the case of the special episodes. But for a management game like this, I gotta be more ready and, like, have more stuff on hand and planned. Help me fill out the dead air. Again, I'm finding that again. Get in there, Nobu, get in. I need you to oppress this smiling mask, these smiling friends. But I think that's just something I need to practice. Like, there goes my camera again. Right, the cable's down there this time. I can't just let it happen. But since the 5-year Annie, I do want to just take things more seriously with regards to stream stuff, especially since I'm now multi-streaming. So I might need to just start getting into the practice of, like, having the topics in hand. Like, I used to. Oh, that's just Punishing Bird. We're fine. I used to have, like, a list, like, oh, here's recent stuff that happened. Here's a bunch of, like, topic stuff I can eye on that aren't, like, too political. Here, because my job, like, all the new stuff I could come up with, like, yapping and talking about would either dox me or political from my day job, since I do have since I do like a politics adjacent, like, day job. So I just need to find stuff there that isn't just the usual. I don't think just saying what, like, happened in the past week is that too much interesting, because What happened the past week? I got sick. Thursday night and got to miss I got to miss an entire entire friend's birthday party yesterday, so I'm upset about that. Your job's politics now. I do AV stuff for the government, or not for a government. Okay, gotta send you there. That's being handled. Park, I'm gonna need you to come out and then run straight to the mirror. That's gonna be fun. But I do camera work for the local government, so whenever they're like in meetings, you know how like if you look online, whenever you see like, oh, in this government meeting X happened, and you see like cameras zooming in and stuff like that of like the politicians talking and stuff like that. That's usually what I do. And stuff. Hey, Ji-hoon of Ruiner. So sorry. No, sorry, that's not Ruiner. Ji-hoon Fumo? So a secretary. No, I am not a secretary. Hold on, what do you mean by uncontrollable? What was that about uncontrollable? Huh. Okay, interesting. That was weird. That was concerning. Park, I need you to run down there. Because secretaries work directly for the politicians. I'm like general government staff. Because as AV people, we're supposed to be there for everyone, no matter the party. We neutrally record what goes on in the chamber, what goes on in the committees. They get that goes up as a public service. That's all that happens. So, but yeah. Yeah, Ji-hoon no Fumo. There we go. I had LobCorp on the brain. I had Project Moon on the brain. I fully forgot. Oh yeah, Fumo, Toho. All right, Ji-hoon no. The another big meme I should know it. Congressman. I am not the politician. I am not the politician. I do not make committee policy. I do not do any of that. I am staff that like does camera work for them. I basically run their YouTube streams whenever they're like in meetings. I have no control over anything. They don't even see me 90% of the time. I understand it's not... Because I could explain this easier, like, if I said C-SPAN, but that's an American thing, and I don't know what the Korean equivalent would be. A Korean C-SPAN equivalent, let me see if I help with that. TV channels, that does not help. Something that map has to go for. No. So, what you're confusing that for. He's in a lobby group. He is one like directly representing like people's interests and like wanting to like help make like give creators and stuff a better voice in politics, stuff like that. That's not what I'm doing. What I do. I am a cameraman. I point the camera at when the people are talking. That's all I do. I just do it for the government. Does that clear things up a bit? I point the camera at whoever's talking, whenever they're in a meeting. That's pretty much it, if that helps. How's everyone looking? No one died. We all get everything there. Good. Okay, level 4. Okay, everyone's level 4. Nice. We got 4 level 4 agents right as soon as we unlocked HOD's training department. Hell yeah. No! Do I really want to get Don't Touch Me? Don't Touch Me has messed up so many of my runs. Because, like, I brush past it when trying to do something else very important, and it ruins the game. But also, that is a full Abno slot I don't need to worry about. It will not melt down. It does not cause any issues. It's just there for ignore this. Big red ignore this sign. And it's much better than getting you, motherfucker. And Popote at you. Let's get Don't Touch Me, because that's a gimme. That's a freebie. I understand now. Oh, no, remember to vote for Pat. Pat, let's make a... If I ever see him on the ballot, I'm willing to get him more than so many other people that usually try to run the ballot, stuff like that. But yeah. If nothing else, him having be there will probably make YouTube actually a better system to actually like have as a living, where you're not fighting against every nonsensical thing they're doing up there. Mm-hmm. Now then. You know who we don't have yet? You know who we don't have yet that I need to add? Hold on, let me get a picture of him so I can make sure I get his stupid face properly in nugget form. His funny, stupid face. He's got the pitch black hair. Where are you? Mr. Blurry. What kind of hairstyle you got? You sort of got the little, like, just a... I gotta do this there just to, like, compare it. I mean, actually, that hairstyle could work, and I just gotta give him the... Give me, like, a bigger, brighter, like, smile of, like, someone who doesn't know what's going on. Like, big eyes, wide top. There you go. Acting all innocent like he doesn't know he's about to die. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Let's get ego list. Wait, yeah, right now we've got the egos here going on. Hold on. We gotta re-equip everyone. Because everyone's level 4 now. So, where's the suits? There we go. We gotta make sure everyone's got the newest fit. The fashion police will kill us if we don't. Yeah. Got some chicken breading in the back of my throat. Hold on. There we go. Matt Pat would fight for your rights and make you watch his theories on FNAF and Minecraft. I don't know why he's only known for his own detailed things remakes. I feel like, at least from what I've seen, Matt Pat is pretty well known for his, like, FNAF theories more than his, general, there we go. Grab that for there, grab that for... There we go, we've got, Crimson Scar. We've got Red Hood, Nobu. Because I know a lot more people talking about his FNAF videos, because that's kind of, like, exceptionally prevalent. Like I said, he's got 80 videos on different FNAF theories. He was there at the inception of FNAF lore being a thing and theories. So, I know he's done that. Undertale, I feel, is easier to dunk on him for. I wouldn't say he's more well known for it, but it's much easier to, like, mock him and dunk on him for it and make a joke about him for it. Because his first theory, Sans' Nest, is highly stupid and silly. Which, fair, it's a theory, it's just for fun. I'm not gonna mock him for making silly theories. But then... but then he gave a copy of Undertale to the Pope. Which, no matter what you think one way or another, you can just easily mock him for that. That's so easy to just, like, rag on him for. Like, of all the things you did to the Pope, you gave him Undertale when you had the chance to meet him one-on-one. Like, that's a very easy, funny, haha, look at him, point and laugh. Even if it's not, Wait, hold on, I don't have high enough justice for Apache to have that yet. So let's go down to... Where were you? Here we go, Letitia. Right, I'm just gonna give Apache Letitia's stuff. The problem is people take Matt Pat's theories as fucking gospel, mostly due to Scott Cawthon using his videos to make the lore. That's also fair. A lot of the, like, stuff about the game does revolve around the fact that Scott does take Matt Pat seriously. For, like, at least, like, helping connect his stories when he's just doing, like... When it feels like a lot of stuff like Scott as a writer does very much feels like, this bit's done, now what do I add to next to build off, instead of, like, having a grand plan for the start. Fair, he could have given the Pope Doom even... I don't think... I understand the funny meme of like give the Pope Doom because it's the most Christian game or whatever, but I understand the logic of giving Undertale as a gift to the Pope because it is a game a lot that is easily like translatable to Christian values of like kindness, generosity, etc. Like when they're actually being followed like the like idealized Christian values, stuff like that. It's just also a very silly sentence to say. So it's very easy to just like give someone shit for. Also, I've given Blurry Magic Bullet. May he not kill us all with it. Also, I was taking your stuff as a bouncing off point, but I don't think I would say that. Hi, Revy, how's your day going? Okay, let's get... No, I need Park. I need you to start leveling your justice, because you're gonna need your justice to start having A-lift gear, so I need you to start working on that. It's like if Kim Ji-hoon visited the Pope and gave him a plushie of Don Quixote. Kind of, yeah. I think it would be... I was gonna say maybe more akin to like giving White Knight, but no, because... no. White Knight wouldn't be a fair comparison, and that would just end poorly there, because that's kind of like a strange, like, eccentricization, like exaggeration of like the general like Christian belief of like, oh yeah, here are the apostles, here's our favorite Jesus, the skull with the cross and the crown of thorns. But I don't know, I guess yeah, you could, if you want to use the Kim Ji-hoon in like giving that there, that is a solid enough like comparison. This is what to go with. Going all right so far. Luckily, just got off work. Nice. Oh, just lucky you're off work. Gotcha. And I know it's not. Let's see. Because I'm trying to think. No, you don't usually have Saturday stuff. The stuff I remember is usually saying is like, you usually work weekends. You've got Tuesdays. Yeah, Tuesdays are your pool days, not anything else. So I'm trying to make sure I'm remembering the timeline of everything for like the friends and the people in chat say. Even though I guess if I wanted, I probably could just go like, oh yeah, let's check your backlog of messages on Twitch through like the mod view and make sure I've got the right time dates, but you know. Oh, they just changed this. Hopefully they didn't change it too bad. You still able to make it to your like pool tournaments, stuff like that, or did they mess that up? Did they mess that up for you? Because I know Starbucks. Oh boy, I've got one of the people in my D&D group, Alex. She's been at this one Starbucks location for like ever, like since high school, like since I was in high school, since before I was in high school. She's been at the Starbucks location, so like 8, like almost 10 years, something like that. She's been there. She's never been promoted to shift because she's got some, because all the managers in there who at the staff there, like kept like blocking her in one way or another because of like, she's got pre-existing medical conditions and she's like a weak immune system. So like she can't always manage to get like everywhere to help out with. Oh, that's Letitia just clacking around in the corner of my ear. That's it. Like she's always got like some stuff that like she can't always be on call for everything 100% of the time. But she's the most senior person at that store. Like, more senior than both, maybe all 3 of the past managers and shift leads combined. But the wild bit is, the shift manager we had there, who's currently there, Rob, I think is his name. He was there when I quit Starbucks. Because I got a better job offer and I didn't want to work there anymore. But, she took a month, she scheduled an entire month off because she's got a lot of days off when she needs to. Scheduled an entire month off to go up to Canada to help her grandma because their grandma is like poor health and like occasionally needs some help with like some living conditions because of bad situations up with them. But apparently, now this might have been an accident. But I doubt that because I've seen the whole, you know, UI for scheduling days off and approval. Supposedly, oh wait, we need to send someone in. Park, why do you not have armor on? Park, go into One Sin's stuff and let us handle the clowns 1 sec. Where did those clowns go? They teleported. And Blurry, just start blasting. But yeah, so it could have been an accident, but apparently, you know, instead of the like full month off she asked for, she only got like... What? What? I didn't touch anything. What? I pressed the pause button. I didn't... Oh, I forgot how much I hate this button. I forgot how much I fucking hate this button. Ooh, boy. Park, before I forget, before I get off track again, let's get you clothed up. Let's give you the yin armor. The yin armor will be fine. Anyway, let's get you training your justice because you're gonna need it. Let's have Pachi work on inside. Let's have oh god, there's a sneeze on the edge of my nose, but it's not wanting to go anywhere. It's just like loaded up, ready to fire, but taunting me by like hovering over the trigger, waiting. Okay, Nobu, get in, train justice, there you go. You actually remember, Blurry so forgetfully forgets to equip us gear and wonders why we keep dying. Yeah. I remember this time, especially because it happened soon enough that as soon as I noticed, I accidentally hit this fucker. But still, I was able to get it immediately, address the problem. Never gonna happen again. I am showing you, like, this is why we need to petition Angela to not let Blurry be the manager anymore. I can run Lobotomy Corporation Side Department F, or whatever his channel is, much better than he can. And I should be, like, transferred over to handle that department as well as this one. Oh. Anyway. What was I saying? Right. Apparently, accidentally, Rob saw that, like, oh, she's scheduled for a month off, requested a month off, told him about it, made sure she knew it was a full month off for her sick and dying and old grandma. Hey, no. Gave her 3 weeks. And didn't say anything else about it. He gave her 3 weeks off. And then suddenly, you know, start of November, we suddenly find out, like, oh, hey, we checked the schedule. It says you're scheduled to come in this day? And everyone's like, hold on a minute. What? That's not supposed to be the case. I'm supposed to be in Canada. Yeah, well, it says you're scheduled for there, and like the rest of the week. Are you gonna no call, no show for an entire, like, a week straight? Ooh, boy. So she had to find a plane early and rush down here to be able to keep her job, to, like, be there for the shift she got assigned for, despite Rob knowing she was not gonna be there for, like, the rest of the month. Because, you know, oh no, a week of no call, no show. That's an easy, like, justification to just fire someone. Fire the most senior person in your store who knows everything. So yeah, we don't like that store manager. We want to give him shit every time we can, but Alex, we keep trying to get her to, like, change stores to So we have 2 Starbucks close by to each other because it's Starbucks. There's like a million of them next to each other. There's one outside in like a small standalone store like you usually see. Then there's one in a mall like 2 blocks away, but it's because it's a shopping mall and they can get away with that. So we keep trying to get her to ask for transfer stuff over to the mall because we know the mall is accepting transfer stuff. But there's always one thing or another that keeps her from actually like signing off or getting it there. Probably because like either because of Rob something. And at some point, she just needs to go like jump over his head, talk to the district manager, get that settled. She's put up with this shit for so long and she doesn't need to. And it gets me so angry for her that she's having to put up with all this nonsense. The longer you work there, the more they want you to go. Really? It really does seem like that. Which is crazy. Because, like, you can't keep cycling out every single person who works there for a little bit. You can't be like Amazon and hire every single person on the planet till they don't want to work for you. Because that was another thing I saw going on. Crazy. I think in, like, Mexico or, like, somewhere along, like, the southern, like, one of the southern states, or well, like, southern border states. Amazon's trying to make a company town? Like, this is the fucking 10s, and they can have, like, corporate slavery that way? Where they were like, whole town, all the properties, all the rent, all everything owned by Amazon, where you get paid to live and work there. As if that wasn't always, like, one of the cruelest, most evil, like, thing capitalism ever did. And they were trying to do that there, because they kept running out of people to hire. Because, like, statistically, it was something like 1 in 5 people had worked at an Amazon job. Either worked, or was working, or had worked there in the past. I keep nibbling on the fried chicken, and there's, like, little bits of, like, breading stuck in the back of my throat, like, every time I start trying to, like, go on a long rant. A long, proper rant, I keep getting cut off because of chicken. But, like, I never get that they're like, why do they want you gone if you know what you're doing? Like, yeah, they have to pay you a little bit more, but... Oh, boy. Let's get you down there. Let's get... Alright, both of you are up there, so Blurry. Blurry, I need you to go there. Actually, hold on. I'm splitting up with you, Nobu. I'm going up there. We gotta split up. I'm gonna go try to deal with the clown that's trying to get Punishing Bird out. Blue, you deal with that one. Anyway. It's just Punishing Bird, we'll be fine. Just let it happen. Get you there. Such company towns were like 1910s. I know they were there for there was a different time period they were there for. I'm just not... Oh. Blurry, go. Kill. Quick. Blurry, no. Blurry, you're not doing anything there. You're leaving. I can't trust you against that. You're gonna hit Punishing Bird and die. Get down there. Get down there, me. Just kill them. And I guess company towns were at 1910. There was like, it was a while ago, like, it was like the, quick look at that, 1880s to 1935s-ish, or something like that. So it was a while, it was a couple there, but still. Like, it was a long period of time, but from like the turn of the century. And it was like, well, it wasn't there because they would just trap you there because they didn't pay you with real money. So you couldn't leave. That was always the worst bit of it. Yeah. I thought that was Asian because we do this as day throughout centuries. And I get that, yeah. I was gonna just view this as like, I don't remember enough about my like Asian history because it's been a few years since I've left college, and American world history classes is a bit lacking. And the most of my Asian history I remember getting direct classes from and about were Chinese film classes I got in college, and ancient Asian art history about like India, China, Korea, Japan of like the early, like before the year 1000, like mostly in like the BC time period of like, but like anything from before like 500 to 1000 BC is mostly up to when we covered. So I don't know a lot of like actual historical stuff about that from China that isn't like, I know a little bit. I know a few names. I know a few names of like notable figures like Lu Bu, Feng Xiong, Zhuge Liang, a few like that. Mostly because of gacha games, but like Fate Go. And I know if I try like Dynasty Warriors, something like that, if I liked their gameplay style, because I don't quite like the like floaty, like hack and slashy, like big group smashing combat of Dynasty Warriors, I could probably learn a lot more about like the Romance of the Three Kingdoms in that time period. Korean history, I don't remember too much about, mostly because I remember mostly like hearing it as a side bit there. Hope this doesn't get controversial, but the US's lack of teaching history is because they tend to cover up history not just from the US but from other countries. Absolutely. I 100% believe, like, they do not want to learn us to learn much about a lot of the outside world history that isn't directly involved in the US. Because there's stuff I absolutely want to know about and learn, but I never got the chance to learn in class because they want to. All the US history is just all the world histories of stuff the US was adjacently involved into or led up to the US. Like, we learned a light bit about Europe in France, like we learned Greece, we learned Rome. We jumped up to Greece to Rome. We jump up to a little bit of like Byzantine Empire, Holy Roman Empire, that sort of progression thing. We learn about a bit about UK history, not all of it. We don't learn about like all the stuff like, oh, the Battle of Hastings, getting revenge for Agincourt from the French and stuff like that. But we learn like a basics and stuff about that because that directly leads into America, and that's a lot about how the attempts to view and tell history is told in here, and it sucks. There's stuff like I do know I have a few more history podcast stuff I do love listening to, because I think for a bit one of my favorite channels to just listen to, there was a channel that was just having someone narrate correspondence. Like letters people wrote at the time, first person accounts of like, here is the first like Spanish delegation arriving in Tenochtitlan and such, in like when they first got to Mexico and met the Aztecs or something like that. Or like, here's a first person account from people from Meiji and like pre-Edo Japan as they arrived to America for the first time to document their stories for like what happens with the emperor and stuff, to the emperor about how they live over here, and just comparing what happens. It's a wonderful. I need to find what that is. Voices of the Past. That's the channel. The Voices of the Past is stuff like, oh yeah, the Tokugawa embassy had the primary source Japanese visitor describing American life and other such similar stuff. It's fantastic. I hope this sends out on both platforms. Yeah, it did. Wonderful channel. They've got plenty of like great stories, stuff like that. Questionable on a bit of the thumbnails I'm seeing, recent thumbnails I'm seeing, because they look vaguely AI-ish, and I don't know. But at least before 4 years ago, they used like actual full human research for everything, and it was so nice because it includes stuff like Nikola Tesla coming and meeting Edison in person, and like the letters he talked about that. First non-Muslim European coming visiting Mecca and describing their time there. The Inca having their first encounter with Europeans. wonderful, interesting, fascinating historical stuff we don't get to hear much about in America because the education system sucks. But yeah, that's I thank you for indirectly reminding me of that, because I need to re-listen to all this guy's stuff. There was so much like good, interesting things going on. A fair bit of it was like, yeah, like a kind of bit focused on either Japan for a couple of the stuff, like the Japanese first visit to the Aztecs, or something like that. But still, it's still interesting historical stuff. Anyway, we're done with it. We can ignore the button. Fuck the button. What do we have next? What's new? What do we got? Warm-hearted woodsman, red shoes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got something new. We got something new. Someone's persistent gaze can be felt from the keyhole inside the machine. We gotta get the new thing. We gotta fill out the Pokedex. The education system in America is to keep Americans dumb and support American politics. Honestly, I really believe like most of the time it is that, especially with how like current policies have been trying to like gut education for like from teachers and everything on that end in the education departments, where they get direct government mandates on what they need to teach, like what topics they need to cover, like what funding they get, etc. All right, we've got a new thing now, an ominous eye hole like key thing. So let's Blurry, congratulations, it's your time to shine. Okay, you do not like attachment. That is a he. That's a he level. Ooh, ooh, okay, interesting. Blurry's dead, tragically. But you know what? Before we go like off and restarting the day, we gotta see what this thing does. Ooh! Ooh, that's an AoE! Tip, don't look at the anomaly. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Because that just wiped out everything with a big AoE. Brother Linda McMahon is the head of education. This is the person who chose to marry Vince McMahon. Yeah? Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Okay. Let's try again. You said I can't look at the anomaly, so I guess I just gotta send in... Blurry, go in, have fun. I gotta send in other people and like not work at you and hope everything goes well. Park, you're slowly getting there with your justice. We gotta get you up a bit higher and you'll be ready to go. But it's very satisfying to get clips of her tombstone. Oh wait, she got tombstoned? You missed my comment about the US, but I guess you dodged it because of my... Oh no, I just missed that. I just missed that because I was busy focusing on the, like, yapping about Voices of the Past. The first country the US covered up for were the Soviets. Guess where the other two countries the US covered up for after? Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, especially after World War II, because it's not even like a secret. Operation Paperclip is a well-known thing where they straight up poached smart German scientists from the Nazi party to start their rocket space program because they wanted the knowledge and the tech that they were going with to help make themselves much more better. That's a well-known, well-documented thing. They, like, that's not controversial. I'm not trying to dodge it. I honestly just missed that comment. And, I know as soon as, one sec. Take a look at. As soon as, the US was done with the events at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, they immediately went to go help Japan again with like everything there. And that's when we also found out about them. Oh yeah, you know, helping out with Unit 761. Ha 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 ha. I think that's some, but still, ha ha. Yeah, we don't want to talk about what they did. Like, we learned too much about the human body to just like ignore it there. But we should not have had to learn about the human body working in certain ways through their methods. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. Let's go. We got an insight with Pachi. Then we're gonna see who's gonna have a fit. Who's having a fit today? Okay, it's Munching Bro, that's fine. Let's have some insight training here. And you know what, Nobu? Get in there. We're gonna get ready to send you there. People don't know what MacArthur did in Asia, though. He's the reason why China, Korea, and Japan don't get so along. Yeah, guess what he did? Well, back. He's the reason he wrote book people thinks is fat. I didn't know about. Yeah, you're right. I didn't know about the MacArthur book that he did post there. Unit 731 produced 0 value, but the US already did human experiments. 4731 was in 1920. That's true. That's true. I didn't mean to phrase it like a Unit 731. Like what they did wasn't like the most horrifying shit imaginable. But like, if I remember being told like about that right, was some of the like specific numbers for like terrible things you can do to a body, we got a lot more precise because of them. And we shouldn't have needed to know that. We shouldn't have to know that. We shouldn't know that. But we do thanks to them. And they... I might not be phrasing that like in the best way. I know I do want to like, I do not think anything they did is nice or good at all, and they should never have been allowed to continue existing. Because I know a fucked up thing is that plenty of the people that were part of that got to continue in like, oh no, they broke up, and then they just started a new company and then used some of the research to do medical stuff. Because some of the people who were part of that became a medical company in Japan, a big medical company. Oh, okay, punishing bird. Okay, that's why it's click clack clacking. Come on, Blurry, you got this. You can endure that. No, oh, not that. People tend to justify something once they help humanity. Yeah, I don't want to. I'm sorry if it came across like I was trying to say 731 helped humanity. I do not want to imply that in how it was coming across. If that is how it come across, I apologize. That's just like. That's just how I remember being informed about a lot of the situations about Unit 731, and like when I was being told about the horrible things that happened. And I'll admit that one wasn't in like a formal education setting of like in a class displaying that, like a history class, because you know we were talking about the U.S. history class, not exactly not exactly coming clean about some of the stuff they've done, but. Let's move over there, hold on. Alright, Blurry, you go back up to, how many do I have? Okay, you like repression. That's good, at least, I guess. Blurry, you go over there. But yeah, I'm sorry if it came across that way. I didn't mean to, like... I did not intend for it to come across or be phrased in that situation, and I apologize. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take a 2. Get me in there. Wait, what? I almost touched the button. What? What? I swear I did a U and I did a UE around the button. What? Huh? Oh. Okay, so I can't look at it five seconds or longer during work. Stationary when out of the manager's view. Place. Okay, so I have to send everyone in it, and then I have to move the camera off, and that's how I like put it back, so it doesn't just like do its big AOE fuck you damage. Gotcha. Blurry, you get back in there. I'm gonna look away and let you handle that. I trust you. I shouldn't probably, but I trust you to handle this job. No. Actually, wait. No. No more work. We're about to get a purple dog. Oh, you missed the messed up part. It's just the U.S. continued their human experiments from 1920s, and even then they did found results in the long-term consequence of. I think I know some of them, but I don't think they were like. I don't think it was ever taught like as a way of like tied directly to like stuff similar to what Unit 731 was doing at the time. Because the ones I think I was hearing about historically that did something similar was there was, I know, where like they sterilized a bunch of people in a community and stuff like that deliberately to see some stuff that would happen, and then just like let some people get exposed to other like chemicals in secret to like examine what was going on while fake doctors told them everything was fine. Like I think it was chemicals, or it was like a disease. Like it wasn't HIV. It was, because I don't think that was a big thing or worry at the time, but it was something similar to that. Oh look. Okay, YouTube is saying we've got a bit of ads going on, so I'm Twitch, sorry. Thanks to COD Zombies, I know unfortunately about fucked up IRL experience. That's right, COD Zombies like went in full hog on that. I forgot. Man, I know you info dumped to me back in college about a bunch of the stuff that happened at COD Zombies, and I know I remember like hearing, oh shit, that's a lot of fucked up stuff going on. And I just did not internalize like, oh yeah, Richthofen, he's German, he was German during the Nazi zombies of World War II of COD Zombies. Get you up there, Blurry, handle that. Ooh, you Kagusake. Hi. Hi, chat. I don't know if you can see me because there are ads going on. Hi, Raiders. Hi, Raiders. I don't know if you can see me through the ads. I'm sorry. Kagusake. Oh. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. It's a exclamation mark SO. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. There are no ads on YouTube. Oh, Park. There were no ads on YouTube because I'm not monetized on YouTube. So the only ads you're getting are currently on Twitch right now. And I did not know that you could even have ads on Twitch live stream, YouTube live stream, stuff like that. So no, not the Harry Potter ads. No. Ah! Ah! I'm sorry. Ah! Anyway. Hello. Oh, they're gone. I think the ads are gone. Hello. Are you free? No, wait. No, we've got like 10 seconds left. Ah! Come on. I'm sorry. Raiders. Hello. Hello? Okay. Are you all free? It says the ad breaks are gone. It says the ad breaks are gone on Twitch, and it says the ad breaks are gone on like my little timer. Hello, are you free? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was just about to go to like a quick little ad break in the middle of stuff, but you guys waited and I had to say hi. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, you. Thank you all. How was you all going? I saw you all in the small shout out I've done before. You all were playing a Lobotomy Corporation yourself. How's it going? How far did you all go there? How's it digging? My name's Case, in case you didn't know, that's my name. Case, fuck! The ads and trying to like manage everything that threw me off of my like attempting the little tagline I'm trying. Hi, what's up, gamer? It's going good. We're just we're dealing with a green Yeah, this is green, I think, noon or whatever. Just like letting things go on and handle them. We're on, this is a fresh start. Not a full fresh start, but like we restarted the, I got down to, on a private, like on a personal run, down to the 3rd floor. But I sort of been doing that on my own for free. Like on my own for fun, but so I started a new run for stream specifically. And we've been doing good. We managed to get down to, two days into HODS from, HOD's training department from, like, literally starting fresh at the start of the stream. So, in about 3 hours, we've almost got 3 departments, so we're doing good. You've been playing Kaizo... I know there are mods to make LobCorp harder. I didn't know there was a Kaizo mod. I love this game. I feel like that would drive me to drink. That's insane. Is it on the Nexus? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? Did you say pale damage from our boy, the best boy, the kindest fella, one sin and hundreds of good deeds, going for the throat off rip? Oh. Thank you so much for the follow, you. I think I just had like I think I just started having like traumatic flashbacks to like every time like something went wrong in my previous ones. 0.1 damage to 15 HP. Okay, that's a bit better, but still. Good lord. And that's the nice. That's the nice Abno to start with. Like, that's the usual last one. How are the worst ones going in? Like, I can't imagine how you can make, like, White Knights or something else harder. Like, how do you make that harder? How do you make the birds harder? Oh. We started 3 days to open... Oh, okay. That's a bit better. Where, like, if you, instead of, like, being stuck with one sin as you start, you get to, like, cycle through to get, well, cheers as an option. An ordeal disintegrates. I'm assuming if it's a Kaizo one, and you're starting from scratch, like, the missions you gotta do to, like, as soon as you finish one of the, like, Sapphira's missions and get their special ordeal, that's just them pulling a gun out of, they're, like, opening your computer and, like, pointing a gun at your head, really, directly, and saying win. Like, that's just straight up a threat to your life. One day you spent an hour chasing for fragment. I'm getting distracted. Hold on, I need to... let me send in you. Well, while I'm thinking about them, before I get lost in like trauma visioning, like what a Kaizo LobCorp could be, I gotta quickly make sure I've got these guys working. It seems you somehow connected to YouTube with Twitch, because when you type also you also type that Twitch guys in. Right, sorry. Yeah, I've got Park. I'm multi-streaming right now, so you see the bottom chat is Twitch, the top chat is YouTube. The chat box I've got here, thanks to StreamerBot, lets me send to both at the same time. And I was a bit panicking, so I started typing in the Twitch commands in the both chat command. So sorry about that, but still. Yeah. Wait, so you were trying to deal with a fragment with just penitence. Sorry, let me check one more time. You were chasing fragment throughout the facility. Like, fragment had broken out, was just like rampage, and you were just like running away, like, get back here, waving the giant cross mace back and forth, like it's some Benny Hills show, or like you've only got white melee weapons running around desperately trying to make a clerk stop screaming insanity. Let's get you. What do you? Schadenfreude. Ooh. Oh, that's a nice little, like... Oh, wait, that suit's got the eye on it. That's got multiple eyes. Ooh. Oh, that's terrifying. I love it. Blurry, get back in there. I need you to suffer more. and I need to know more about what's going on in there. So let's send you there. I'll send myself down to go visit Letitia. It was just not dying and making my guys insane. Ooh. You know, if that's the case, I wonder, would the button over here, don't touch me, in Kaizo, just straight up like crash the game and delete your save? Because if they want to do that, like, oh yeah, don't misclick, you'll wipe everything. That sounds on brand for a Kaizo game. Let's just keep moving. I don't want to deal with the Green Dawn right now. Look, behold, cutie. Oh, it's punishing. Oh, my favorite bird. Aw. Scarecrow searching for wisdom. Ooh, we got a wow. Ooh, I haven't touched Big and Will Be Bad World. I don't have people low level enough to do Scarecrow, so I need to pull out Wolf. Because Teddy Bear, I don't have enough people in that department yet, because I'm just having Blurry run everything right now to pay and stuff, so I'm gonna have Wolf go in there. I might just be a little too into PM stuff. I don't blame you. They have fun stuff. I've played through all their games. I need to finish LobCorp on stream so I can move into Ruina. I've played through most of Ruina. Like, I say most. I got to the end of Warp. I got to the end of Lovetown. Hit that difficulty brick wall. Oh. I hit that difficulty brick wall, so I had to fall back, but I know, like, how Ruina goes. And I would love to keep going through that further. So, if you are not too deep to PM stuff, I feel burnout on LOR, so I don't know when I'll play it again. That is fair. That game is hard and mean. But I will say, like, you stopped at... I think you were an Urban Legend, Urban Plague. Like, you just got through, like, the first level of Church of Gears and, like, the first level or two of the Warp Train. Church of Gears... Like, again, I do think after you finish the Church of Gears, you can play, like, to the end when you get to meet the Index. The Index feel like something absolutely up your alley for the level of, like, Warhammer-ish nonsense going on with them. But, like, if at some point you ever do get to play again, I just need you to play to the end of Warp Train, because Warp Train is, like, one of my favorite things Project Moon has ever written. It's so good. It's so ominous. Burnout on Library Ruiner is real. I felt burnout when I tried streaming it for 5 days. So I think that was what was happening with me. Because I played, I don't think we need to upgrade anyone's armor at the moment, so we're just going to go in. I played, LobCorp pretty much all from August to the start of October, like, every week. And, like, it was, like, constant there, having some struggles with it. But I had fun, but still, I think having it that much and having to deal with, I think 3 resets, because I got myself, I got myself stuck with a small line of Big and Will Be Bad Wolf, the Plague Doctor, Scarecrow, who would always, like, break out no matter what I did, and a few other, like, Hugh and Wows that just like to break out and cause trouble, that just, like, made me have to reset a few runs there. I got further than I got, my next Aleph of Melting Love, the Slime Girl. The funny slime girl. Hold on, let me quickly check. Decrease. It will escape bad instinct. So when it fails, they get absorbed into its abdomen, if I remember right. Yeah. That is gonna be Red Riding Hood coming in. They will always, like, fight and have shit. So I think there's a. Yeah, so I think that's just fine. I just need to do instinct and attachment work there. So, Blurry, go poke the wolf. Remember to get Red Hood, what could possibly go? I mean, I would love to get Red Hood. Like, I've got her before, because as you can see, like, Nobu's got the Red Hood armor on there. And, like, I love having Red Hood. They help me suppress Apnos. Why wouldn't I want them? What could possibly go wrong? To elaborate on my current content of PM catch-up, you finished LobCorp's True Ending, finished Ruin 100%, and you're on the last intervallo of limbusting my company. Now, I love the last intervallo, because the collab's gone, so now the last intervallo is still a Spring Cultivation. I'm loving Spring Cultivation. I'm surprised. like, I'm surprised how much I love Ji-hoon as a character. Because, like, we get introduced to her as, like, mean girl tsundere, whatever, for, as, like, Honglu's sister. And then we get to see she's the biggest fucking loser imaginable who got put in charge of an entire, like, mega corporation. It's so good. You got hit by the MOSB, AIB, and MOSB. I try to remember what MOSB, I think, oh, bodies, right. Chupin. Chupin's fun. Yeah, Chupin's fun. I don't know why. So, like, we got to learn Ji-hoon, like, 3 times over through the, through Don Quixote's Canto. We got to see it through the, through, Honglu's Canto, and then we got to see her through, through Spring Cultivation. And we got to see, like, a full rounded version of her that really made me enjoy her so much. As, like, oh, this is just, she's just baby who's never had to, like, live in the outside world, like have friends and, like, have the, like, the niceties in life. And now that she does, she becomes the biggest goober and loser imaginable, and I love her for it. Like, she's really crawled up there as, like, one of my favorite characters that, like, a PM has written. And it sucks we probably won't see her for a while, because now she's focusing around in H-Corp. But yeah, catch you around. Hope you have a cool ass stream, bro. I love Ji-hoon. He's great. Thank you all so much for stopping by. If you have to, like, head out, go, like, eat, drink after the raid, stuff like that. I meant to say that after you guys raided in. So, like, if you need to raid, look, go into bed. Thanks, y'all. I'll be here again. Thanks so much. I've been Case. Yeah, a bit congested. My congestion came back a bit halfway through that. I can't breathe. I got a mouth breathe again until my nose unclogs from the ick, from the sick. Because I got hit by the plague over the Friday. Yeah. With, like, cold or whatever, and now it's, like, holding me down. It's trapping me in this physical form. The pandemic is concealing me, unlocking away my true powers because I can't fucking breathe. I say, I think it will be a good point where we get to, we will unlock the last tool abnormality for HUD's department, then we will do the last day for HUD's department, and I think we'll call it there, because I can then just one-up Blurry by saying, hey, buddy, look! How many days did it take you to get this far in the game, and I could just get, like, all 3 departments with no one... with only 1 round of deaths! And not needing constant resets. And at least everyone died at once in that one time of death, so no one felt any tragic pain. Honglu's the best brother. He left all the responsibility to his sister. I mean, he left all the responsibility to his sister, but he did also help his sister achieve one of her dreams in that, so... It's bad, but it's like, yeah, the funny brother offloading all the work onto the sister. But also, he does care. He got her the job she wanted with the... Oh, no. Okay, actually, yes. Perfect bird. Instinct. There we go. Louis, go say hi to Schadenfreude. Right, I gotta start working Schadenfreude because I think they're a he. And that's a lot of boxes we can start working with to help increase our quota time. Like, we probably could take a noon if we wanted, but... Why tempt fate? Oh, Leo the Kid, thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube, I think that was a YouTube subscription. Yeah. I didn't get a notif on, like, Twitch. That's a YouTube thing. Thanks so much for stopping by. Enjoy the content, enjoy the shows. I'll be streaming again pretty much every week I can. And eventually, once I get some art people commissioned, like, once I get the commissions from a couple art people, I'll have more actual covers done. Oh, we've got another buzzsaw. We got another whirly gig saw ready. Hell yeah. Alright, Beacon will be Bad Wolf. Flurry, train your instinct up there, will you? Yeah, that one's great. We have another one, Revy. There's another one available to equip to people. The problem is, that one's tied to the Reddit abnormality, and I don't want to subject people to Reddit if I don't have to. You lying motherfucker! You tried to catch me. I was about to say, oh yeah, the teddy bear. I got a teddy bear. No, I had the teddy bear in the last facility. You fucking tried to get me. Don't touch me. I see you there, you liar. You lying liar who lies. Yeah, you almost got me, but you didn't, because I'm better. Alright, let's get more justice training on Park, because we do want Park to eventually start working with the stronger ones. Let's get Pachi to do some instinct. And you talk with the shrimp again. Alright, almost got caught, but yeah. Yeah, if you got like burnt out on Ruina, because it's a lot, and I'm gonna say, like, where you were was like the third, like the quarter to the third way part. There was a lot of stuff still to go. A lot more difficulty spikes and stuff happening, so, Revy, so I fully understand, like, if that was where you had to call it for a bit till you fell in the mood to do it, that's absolutely makes sense. Because the fights are only just gonna get harder as they slowly unlock even more mechanics and, like, optional, like, effects. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! They've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Or any, like, TC Magic or any TCG that goes on for a while. They just start adding in more effects and conditionals and, like, unique stuff that I do actually like how the Shi, where, like, if you roll a 4 with the Shi association member, you do big fuck you damage. But, like, or something like that, but also speedrunners made PM make Ruin difficulty for. Wait, so people were speedrunning, like, LobCorp, and that made like PM go, haha, no, not today. You guys get to suffer. You get to sit in the facility and the Torment Nexus and join us here. It's funny because another friend got to that point for a while and stopped. Don't worry. I think where you were was also where I stopped for the first time when I first played. It is a very much like the first brick wall they hit you with. Like, they hit you with, like, a small, like onboarding, like, they give you a small onboarding ramp with the first, with the Molar Association. And, like, how they do stuff, where, like, they were a bit of a difficulty ramp, but that's fine, that's one thing. And then, like, oh boy, then they start showing you real difficulty. And that's not even getting to the fun stuff of, you were gonna get to this anyways, and I feel like it's fair, like, you would guess this would be a scaling thing. AoE attack cards. That's the thing that you would have to deal with eventually. And it fucking blows. Leo, free from not subscriber hell. Woo! Yay, thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, right. I've got chat locked. You need to be subscribed for 5 minutes before you can say stuff. Whoops. Sorry. I've been waiting for that. Don't worry. You'll know them. And like every other thing in that game, the enemies are gonna have AoE before you do. It fucking sucks. It fucking blows, but we gotta put up with it. Alright, let's deal with the perfect food. That's fine. Let's get you there. Blurry, you go up there. Pachi. PM spiked the difficulty on Ruina because Ruina was supposed to be an update release game where every update was a new chapter, but he kept speedrunning it, so you know, okay, that's... If everyone kept speedrunning the, like, everything chapter by chapter, so it, like, the last difficulty didn't seem to matter. And if it was, like, a progressive release like that, that's fair. That makes 2 games where I've played the studios. So did that happen in Hades 2? I'm assuming that you're talking about Hades 2. Like, that, because, like, I know the games you play. Hades 2 is probably the next one. Like, it's done. And, because, like, I know, I've seen you do the speedrunnings of those two, so I wouldn't be surprised by, yeah, people really want to speedrun Supergiant games. Actually, the one I want to check for actual speedruns of is, Revy, have you ever played Pyre? Like, I know you've played other Supergiant stuff like Hades 1 and, like, a bunch of stuff like, but, like, Pyre, Okay, how do I describe Pyre in like the most reductive and funny way possible? This is a choices matter, but sort of not really. Visual novel, anime style, 3-on-3 basketball simulator. By the people that made Hades, Bastion, and Transistor, they immediately switched to, let's do 3-a-side basketball. Let's do NBA Jam. It's crazy. Like, that was one of their next decision for like a project, and it turned out really good. Like, absurdly stupid good. Hades 2 was with the rivals. Wow. Pyre rules, and I need to finish it. You do need to play Pyre. It's so good. I got when I got my PS5, then there still wasn't many games out, but you know, back in like 2020, 2021, trying to get any kind of like copy of a PS5 or something, and I needed something to play that wasn't just Demon Souls, I grabbed Pyre and started playing. I didn't stop playing for like 2 days straight. I beat the whole game, and then I cried, and then I wanted to play again, but I didn't. Because I wanted to leave it where it was because I didn't want to ruin their lives after that ending. Even though it wasn't like a golden ending, it was still a solid happy ending I didn't want to try to ruin for the people they made me care about and cry for. Also, that's a good place for Schadenfreude. Nearly out of sight for Nuggets to work on him, and a good yeah, he is really fun Justice Trainer I'm seeing. Like, he looks up there. Like, he's not the best Justice Trainer I've seen, because I think actually, no, I guess, because the guy I would usually train people on Justice with is der Freischütz, because, like, hey, I can take that, and, you know, if you fail and he fires off a random bullet, oh, well, that's just survival of the fittest. But still, like, I would always train Justice him, because that's always what he likes, and why would I ever do anything else? But now that I'm seeing that there, what do you like again? You are, yeah, your attachment and instincts. Let's get Blurry to do another instinct there with Big and Will Be Bad Wolf. But I'm hoping that something else I could do. But in Hades 1, if you did speedruns, you use extreme measures too. Makes the bosses harder to. So in 2, they made them even harder. You know what? I can't fault them for that. I can't fault them for that. If you know, like, the high level people who love playing a game to its mechanical depth, want more mechanical depth? Oh, baby, time to get the brick and tell them to, like, not even get the brick. Time to tell them to bite the curve as you apply your, like, street dentistry there to them. I see the button. Yeah, I hate this fucking button. It's the worst. It's stopped, like, so many of my last runs. But I wanted to get it because, hey, oh, no, it's not that bad. It'll be a free, easy. Like, it's gonna take out 1 slot for one of the hard, bad abnos I don't need to manage. We've already lost an entire day to them, to this fucking button. It's already killed in this run alone. No, I can't go there. Let's end with Letitia down here. Because no matter how bad I do with Letitia, I will at least be able to get in without here. Because, like, I could send Park in more to train more with 1 sin, but that would mean by the time I finish up, we would have meltdowns going on. And I'd rather just end the day, get our tool, and then we've got 1 more day, get, like, the last 2 days done. The button is very tempting indeed. I know! The button was, like, the bane of my last run. So now I'm trying to just let it happen. You try pressing it during the prep phase. Not this time, but I have done that before. And I do know how it ruins the screen. And if you let it crash, I think it's in the prep phase. If you do it, it will take away some of your ego gear. Ooh, is your future totally grim? Have you hit absolutely rock bottom with not a single way out of sight? A donor tool abno. I don't remember there being a donor tool abno, but you know what? We like that. I love filling out the Pokedex. Hi, Angela. Bye, Angela. Will you ever harm me? No? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep going. Expansion level? Which one were you again? You were... What was your numbers? What was your numbers? Hold on. Yep, I see the beach balling. I see. Don't crash on me, Lobcorp. You've not been running long enough to have a memory leak. I know that. I can't even check what number that is. Whoops. Well, since we've got someone here, let's quickly give Blurry a new coworker as well, so he's not alone. Let's give you, you know what, Revy, let you work with Blurry, because you guys have hung out a bit before with the thing. Let's get you there. I think I gotta put you purple there to match your, beanie. There we go. Put you there, grab you in. What fit do we want for Revy? Actually, hold on, what's Pachi's stuff look like? Okay. You guys do not want to level up your justice, huh? Alright. Should have just made Arlek, yes. But you see, I could make Arlek have to suffer with Blurry, or I could make Arlek have to suffer on his own next week when I stream the next part 2, and he's got to suffer alone with Netzak, when Netzak is the one drinking up all the alcohol and enkephalin, so he can't exactly escape. And he's also nowhere near, like, his shrimp wife and shrimp kids from a Blurry stream. Revy, let's see, you're level 3 on everything. What can I give you? Ooh. Wait. Revy, thoughts on the fit. Solemn lament. Like, black suit, white outline. You got ebony and ivory like your Dante from The Devil May Cry. What are your thoughts? Because I can pull up a few other fits. But, like, that's the first one I saw that, like, immediately fit. Looks sick, air juggle time. Yeah. You gotta learn how to do your combos and everything with them. Alright. Okay. That should be everything. Let's go. Okay, so it is the clock. Wait. So this is a donor abnormality. This is a donor abnormality. The thing is, isn't there an ego gift in Limbus Company that is basically that? In which case, why is this one a donor, but then it seems to be not anymore? I guess we gotta just send someone in? Revy, it's your turn with the funny clock. Please don't die. Just keep winding her up. Wind her up, boy. We got it too. One light turns on and energy is charged for each work done with the backward clock. Created by Jong Hyung Hyo. Okay, wind up clock. Gotcha. That's interesting thought. I'm scared to go any further, so we're not. We're gonna send. How bad does being? Okay, you're common perpetually down the line. So, Revy, I need you to talk with the funny wolf, while Blurry suffers with the keyhole. Let me quickly send in. I'm gonna go. Nobu, you go talk with the shrimp again. Let me send out. You go there. You go there. Okay, we've got everyone's like daily work done, and I'm there to affect whoever's gonna complain. Can I tell you what not to do? I'd wait a bit for a sec, because I do want to figure out what's going on there. Because I do like finding these out on the spot. And, ooh! Oh, Revy, you're kind of in a bad spot. Also, I should not have zoomed out all the way. That was putting Blurry at risk, but... Nah, Blurry will be fine. Blurry's fine. Revy! 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 Revy, you okay? I feel like, I shouldn't send you back in there. What damage do you do, by the way? Oh, you do red. And you take extra red damage. My bones! Well, luckily for you, we've got bone insurance. No, not an ego gift. There's an abno based on this one. Steam transport. All right. Steam transport machine. That's the one, Masol just got in the latest season. The whole, like, a clockwork fist. Alright. Alright, so we got 2 more before this, so let's send in Park. You gotta just keep training repression. If you want that A-lift level gear, you gotta be able to like oppress the non-sentient like abnormalities and stuff. If it comes to it, I will just send you over to deal with Schadenfreude, but I'd rather you deal with the stuff in your own department for now. Cross-departmental training is fine on theory, but I like to be able to manage what's going on my own, if I can. Alright, me. Let's head over there. Get in me. Today's shy look, that's fine. And, Nobu, congratulations, you're going into the slot machine. You still haven't gotten Pink Army? No, I haven't, not yet, but I'm gonna be working on it once I can. Alright, how's that stat upgrade? Ah, cool. They really like, I guess they really like the Abno, because I guess they did make, that's true. To be fair, it is a really cool looking Abno. That's like a solid design. Like, ominous clockwork wind-up clock thing. Like, thing with, it's got the old, like, clock, light bulb, like, number counter, like you see in stuff like, Steins Gate. Oh. Ooh. Backward clock. Okay. That's your name, and, I will send Blurry up. Actually, no. Revy, you get to go up there this time. Blurry has to suffer with the doggo. Who's your favorite Abno and gear/weapon in the ego gift? So, I think my favorite Abno? I'm probably gonna be biased and it's a simple answer. I do love the magical girls. I do love Queen of Hatred, like King of Greed, like etc. Like a Knight of Despair, etc. Like, I love them. I'm also just generally a sucker for magical girls, magical girl adjacent stuff. So like, that was always gonna be something I liked. Actually, let me send Hachi down there to train that. Send you to train that. But as for like ego gear, stuff like that. Okay. I'm stuck between 2. I like Der Freischütz a lot. But I also love... Blurry's not in chat, right? Blurry's not in chat. I do love Judgment Bird and the other armor that's similar to Judgment Bird, if you know what I mean. From another abnormality Blurry hasn't gotten yet. The other armor that's very similar to Judgment Bird's, like Blind Justice, bandage wrapped, like blade and everything. You guys are picking up what I'm putting down, because I don't know if Blurry watches VODs, and I don't want him to like come up here, then have to like try to get spoiled on something fun that he's not gotten to yet. But I'm gonna push him to get. Wait, I'm messing up. I'm messing up my. There we go. There we go. But yeah, if it isn't, Blue probably won't watch everything because everything would be spoiled. I mean, I'm starting from scratch and I'm catching up to him, so there's not much spoilers here just yet. I guess, like we've seen a few Abnos he's not seen yet, but yeah, fair enough. I guess if that's how he wants to approach stuff, that's fair. I can't fault that. Letitia, let's go say hi again. Actually, let's send Nobu down there. I kind of need to socialize with the shrimp again, because my stats are getting a bit low, and Nobu's already way higher than me. Oh, no, sorry, the Crush Bound Pass was from Stream Transport. Right, sorry. I got that wrong. I saw... Okay, that was a random sound. I don't know if that was in-game or not. It was some, like, metal clattering thing, whatever. Right, Crush Bound, that was Steam Transport. That was not, the clock. Wait, if that's not that, then what's the clock? Abno, or ID. Hold on. I don't know. Like, I know we see it as the ego gift in the mirror dungeons. I'm trying to think where else it would be, but still. let's get... We've got one more. Let's have it be... And I'm just gonna keep sending Park in to go train for repression. Why not? Get you there. Hop in there. Blurry, you go kill. Yeah, that's all good. Actually, let's see Revy show off Ebony Ivory. Show off those guns. Blast them. Yeah, hell yeah. Y'all got that up there? Oh, Revy, why don't you go help her? Let's give Pachi the red shield again. Why not? Like, Pachi is immune now, but we like to see... Oh, nope. I don't think you're gonna make it in time, Revy. Whoops. Oh, well. Everyone back to their home departments. Oh, well. I forgot the name of the ALF that eats corpses and becomes larger. I think that's Mountain of Bodies. A VTuber that does PM stuff just screams like... Are you talking about Himamiya Rie? The one that got to do, like, interviews with, Hong Lu's VA and a bunch of stuff like that, similar. Like the one... I think she's part of Prism Project? No, Himamiya Rie, she is Phase Connect, not Prism. Phase Connect. Okay. There we go. Let's send... Pachi, you start training there. You keep going there for training there. Revy, I need you justice higher. Blurry, have fun with the wolf. And what else we got? Battle Thief, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get 3 more, so I'm gonna send myself back to talk with the shrimp. I'm gonna have Nobu in here, and I need Nobu to run in, get a fucking move on. Okay, middle is fine. Middle we can work with. Middle is fine. And then we're not giving anyone else any more work for now, because that should be close enough for now. I was also confirming Park what Musol got was an ego. In terms of ego, gives Steam Transport, gives Nixie Tubes, and I forgot the other. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know too much about the Tremor ego gifts, because when my account's sort of like a bit lopsided at the moment in Limbus Company, because I started Limbus back in, I think, season 3. We just got done with the Magic Sea Bus, the whole intervallo before we got to see Ishmael's Kanto. So like when we're with the Molar Office and everything. And that's because I remember Molar Office Ishmael was like one of my favorite ego IDs at the time, followed by oh, that's a bit of great. Followed by Sync Association Dawn, because I love Musketeer Dawn. She's adorable. She's adorable and happy and smiling, and she's got a good ending compared to everything else. But so when I came back to the game about at the start of the new season, yeah, it was like right at the turn of seasons 7 to 8, because I remember starting out with the Dawn season art and then immediately getting kicked off into the new Hong Lu season. I basically just started pulling every single new identity I could because I needed a better team for some of the harder fights, because I admit I got blocked at the time by the Dongbek fight, because I know Dongbek isn't a hard fight technically, but at the time the game really didn't need you especially before and now, you didn't really need to engage with the mechanics of the game in order to actually, play. So I never needed to actually understand how to let me attachment train with Park there, just to make sure it's good. I didn't really need to know how to play the game properly in order to actually deal with her mechanics, because I could just hit win rate and let everything happen. There we go. And then I let it just... I got frustrated at the time, so I would just... Oh, well, Nobu lost the gotcha, oh well. But I would just let it happen and fall back. So when I came back, I got a bunch of new identities. Power creep is real because, like, even with, like, not fully understanding the mechanics again at the time of, like, how to properly, like, play and fight in the game, a lot of the, like, Heishos and stuff were easily able to deal with Dongbek and their mechanics. So I didn't really need to worry too much. And Blurry's level 5. Joy. Well, he's not getting new gear stuff. Gotta love the game telling you to read. Yeah. The game really did just sit there yelling at me to read. Ooh. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes. The stars showered from the sky. Ecstatic lullaby. Is this... I know this one. I know this one. But... Yeah, shut up, into... 001 is... Hold on. I know you. It's not... I think that's a Teth. What? That 001 with the child crying, that's a Teth, because it's not any of the magical girls, because I know them. It's not Letitia. It's not Judgment Bird. It's not Naked Nest. I know that. I found the VTuber name. It's Frey Chekma. She literally yelled like Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Hold on. I feel like I've heard of Frey. Frey Chekama. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's this girl. Yeah, I see some of her stuff. Like, I enjoy it. I don't always agree with a fair bit of the stuff they say for like theories and stuff like that, but I've seen their stuff around. I don't think I've watched them though, so. Yeah, let's get training team. We'll save that Abno for next stream, as I gotta sit and wait and wonder what I just got myself into. Because I know, I saw tears crying, but I know that's not Night of Despair because I've already got Night of Despair fully unlocked. I don't think... It shouldn't be Fragments. I try to think of the other, like, kids that are, like, adjacent for that. It's not... I'm trying to think. Tears. It's... She likes Mountain Smiling Bodies to the point people call her that Abno. Wow. I think I'll check it out as soon as the like stream's over. I'll go check it out. Is the how it go? You said it's a short, which is like Moses. Yeah, absolute. Is it a short or is it a separate video thing for that they did? But still. All right, let's get back onto the grind. We gotta set up. No, don't click out onto streamer bot. I need to actually play the game, please. Revy, you're going there. Blurry, you're going there. Park, once again, you're going to one sin until you can eventually level up this, until you can level up your justice, or until I need to send you somewhere else. Let's just send everyone everywhere. Why not? Sure. Let's go, and, there we go, yeah. Everyone go. Yeah, might have some idea what the ammo is? Keep it a secret then, because I do like the suspense and figuring out stuff as it goes. Oh, you found it from a video that compiles the reactions content creators do to Moses. Oh right, because people like lost their minds when they saw Moses show up in the intervallo leading up to Canto 8. I still need to finish like Distortion Detective. I've got it downloaded on my Kindle. I've just not read it done yet. Like I got through the first bit, but I don't know. I've been having trouble like actually finishing reading stuff that's not like some web serial stuff I've had on my phone. Like, I want to, like, dedicate, like, get my mind back locked in to the state where if I sit at something on my Kindle, I can sit and read it. Because I used to be able to, like, annihilate books one after another. But then I just sort of, like, lost it as the ADHD took over and got much stronger. Anything else I can get from here? Oh, anyone get the face scars yet? Nope. Let's have you go there. Let's have a Pachi Tuck on Fairy Festival. And then we just gotta send in the same people again. Over there. Actually, Blurry, you go give the clock a little twist. Little twisty twist. Come on. Okay, get the fuck in there, Nobu. Alright. And we've got those handled. Let's go there. Right? Everyone's working, everyone's doing their job. Except Blurry, who needs to go back downstairs and talk with the funny wolf. Nothing happened when employees lower than level 3 attempted to work with it. I'm concerned. Nothing happened as in they didn't get got, or like it didn't charge up when they interacted with it. Or is that like I could use it, but I didn't get like the battery use out of it or charge up? It looks like it's doing a charge mechanic. Oh shit! I zoomed out and saw a Schadenfreude work. Shit. Revy, don't die, Revy. Oh, Revy, you're nearly dead. I'm sorry, buddy. What stuff do you disagree with Frey for? I would have to rewatch some of their stuff. Cause like, it's been a bit since I've seen their channel. I just remember like, yeah, some of this makes sense. Some of this I don't fully agree with stuff. I think it might have been like, it might have been some theories about like some, what was it? It might have been the T-Corp video where like I didn't fully agree with like the thoughts, like their theories on, like her theories on like T-Corp singularity and stuff like that. But that's just me like, having my own theories in the head, and I don't know about that. I'd have to rewatch the stuff to see where it is I actually like had issues with I just have to like rewatch them to like figure out where we disagreed. Like, I'm not saying her stuff's bad. She's good at what she does. She's got a lot of interesting videos going up. I just didn't. It just wasn't my stuff. Let's go. I need to train more insight, so let's get there. Revy, are you healthy? Please don't die. I need you to go in again. Because that should be 2 more. Okay. There we go. Yeah. No one else is going. We're ready for when the Violet Dawn comes in. They won't die, thankfully. That's good. I'm glad when my tool abnormalities don't immediately kill everyone involved. Shelter is still one of the funniest tools you can get, though. Yes, I love having the mass breakout of every single person in the facility. I do love turning, like, my Lobotomy Corporation branch facility into Arkham Asylum. Also, give Leo Mountain Spinal Corpse. If I get them, I'll happily give away the gear. Like, I don't have any like signs of like that, but I know you like Army, and I know you like the pink military stuff from Army. And if Leo wants Mountains Ego gear, they can have it. I'll happily give it over. I haven't decided who gets what yet, so it's still up for grabs and available in this economy. Alright, you go there. You two go there. Blurry, deal with that. Honestly, yeah, I'm kind of upset I didn't have Shelter when I needed to do Gebra's missions. Because, like, if I could just have Shelter pop out and then, like safely deal with, like, all the abnos that pop out because of her, absolutely easy. I wouldn't have to keep wasting, like, the Clypoth meter and everything at the top. And let everything just, like, have its nice happy outcome. Because, like, I can handle, like, break out the He's, that's fine. Once it starts to be like, oh yeah, the Wows break out. I was sitting there trying to farm Big Bird for a while. Cause, like, but every time I would try to, like, everything else would cause something issue, or, like, some minor RNG when I had, like, full entire departments coming in running, gunning down Big Bird to get back in. Yeah. But it was still just being in it, just pain, just from that. Gebra is literally just fight every abno, I know, right? I get why it's in character for her. Doesn't mean I'm having a fun time. Let's do some more attachment work to get my attachment back up. Let's get your instinct up there. You're gonna keep going in, like, trying to oppress the skull for as long as humanly possible. You are going there. And you're going there. And that should be enough for now, for the moment. Well, oh, Punishing Bird's fine. Skip, that's fine. We like when Punishing Bird goes out for a walk and gets to greet all the employees. Everyone likes Punishing Bird. They're our favorite member of the bird trio. I had to stop myself from saying like what they're like metaphors for within the city, because I know Blurry could be there still. He probably isn't, but you never know. Revy, go give us another wine. Give us another crack. What do we got? After all the lights have been turned on, the backwards clock can be activated. It can only be used once a day, though. Oh! Is this like a spend your time charging it up and then you get like a quick insta-kill for like any of the Apnos that escaped or something? Because I could see that being a useful tool for a donor would give in. Virgilus isn't red, though, said Puff his gaze. And you and Gebra would make a magic couple. I wouldn't mind going out with Gebra. Like, I loved her story in Ruina, and like how, like, learning about her backstory then. Like, I wouldn't say no to that. I just feel like, based on how, like, Arlek was talking in Blurry's stream, stuff like that, I would have a fight on my hands if I did. Oh, okay, we're getting hit, well, I'm thinking about something, actually, because I'm about to... Because we're almost done with the meter. I'm probably gonna end soon. How do I... Shit. Features available, creators sending a redirect that have more than a... Okay. Let me quickly check something on YouTube. Am I not allowed to... That's a highlight, that's a stream marker, that's a share. I don't think I have the ability to redirect, so I can't raid you guys in directly to Blurry's stream after this on YouTube, but I'm probably gonna hop in and say hi after that anyway, because he should be doing High on Life in like a few minutes, so it'll be close enough. We're about ending and starting at the same time. It's fine. And let's end with let's get Letitia, because Letitia will cover everything we should need for this. Can you send a link? I can post a link to where Blurry will be. I just can't, like... YouTube did add a raid feature. They just didn't have it available for us at this... It's like you need more than 1,000 subscribers, it looks like, so... We're both a bit too small right now. We gotta build up, so I gotta actually start posting videos again. But that's the workday complete. Everything's golden, and we got a promotion for me! Of course! I deserve to be a level 5 agent. I work so hard for this facility. Thank you, Angela, for understanding and recognizing my work. Alright, let's get to the end of this. Start opening up the safety team. And I will back us out to the main menu and start doing the raids. Yeah, Blurry's streaming right now, he heard you. I was keeping an eye on him. I know what he's doing. It's all according to the plan. All according to Keikaku. Yeah, we will call it here for the moment. Let's return to the main menu, get some music. I will send you all off on YouTube, and then I'll go find people to raid on Twitch too. Yeah. So, YouTube, it's been nice playing with you. Mr. Blurry's streaming right now, so you should go say hi in a sec. I'll post the link there. Let me make sure it's only in YouTube. There we go. And as for Twitch, I think we should go say hi to... Okay. Who's live? Who's live that I know? Who's live is the person I am aware of. I enjoyed the stream today. Thank you, actually. Thank you so much, Park and Leo, for being able to actually being able to come by. I'm glad people are actually able to find the YouTube streams now. I did want to like start opening up because I do know you specifically, Park, mentioned like some streams you can only see because you're in Korea. Because Twitch is no longer available there, you have to watch there. So I wanted to spread out some reach for a bit more accessibility for some people. So I'm glad it's working out. Who's playing LobCorp on Twitch? Who's playing LobCorp on Twitch? We can go say hi. They speak, that is... I think that's... Yeah, that is Japanese. I do not speak that. I can't exactly read in there, but still. And Leo, you found me my chance. Well, I'm glad you were kind enough to give me a chance there, and I hope you had a good time. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope you were able to make it to the next one in the future. I'm probably gonna try to do this weekly for now. Yeah, Twitch did, because of some legal plans that Korea did for like what Twitch as a platform would need to do. Twitch pulled out completely from Korea, like fully flat out. It was kind of mean and cruel, but they did, and we gotta just make it work now. Anyway, let's go. You know, let's Twitch go say hi to who? I don't know who to send to, because Lobcorp's in Japanese. You know what? Let's say hi to Aqua. Aqua is a person I haven't talked to in a bit, but they are cool people. Aqua 191V, I believe. They're such a like robot VTuber. That's like, I think robot VTuber. They're doing a new mascot design thing, and I think some kind of debut too. So hey, gotta go in there and show support. It's been a while, and they did some great art for me in the past, so I wanna like make sure they know we appreciate them. So I'll start the raid on Twitch, get that counting down. I'll post the link in YouTube. You all can go say hi to Blurry. And yeah, thank you all so much for stopping by. I'll be back again tomorrow with Pokemon. Bye bye.